Hello and welcome back to Rodent. My name is Beast. I forgot to put down the camera. Maybe wondering, hey, the votes clearly showed people want me to keep going in Hinata's route. So why am I at the choice that branches off towards Akari's? Well, you see, I'm going to go ahead and abuse my authority as, the owner of the fucking channel. Because I legitimately just... Thinking about going into Hinata's route, I just could not muster up any kind of motivation. So that video would have been boring as fuck. Anyways. Like, I've decided on how I'm gonna handle this, basically. Since there's so much missing from this video, from this game already. I'm basically gonna use this as an incentive. Because, there's actually a slight chance that one of the secret projects that Nekonyan is working on is Noble Works. It's only a slight chance, but the chance is there. So basically, what I'm gonna do is when actually like an official English translation comes out, I'm gonna buy that, and I'm just gonna redo the entire fucking series with co-hosts, just like I did with The Litzy Demons Are Loving Me, and how I plan on doing with Sabbath the Witch. I'll still leave the original playlist there. I'm just gonna like put it as discontinued and incomplete. Just in brackets next to it, you know? But yeah, that's basically how I plan on doing it. If anyone in the server, or like if anyone who's watching this, like basically... I would accept like applications for co-hosts in the Discord server. So basically, if you haven't played this game, or at least parts of this game, I would allow people to like come in and co-host. So for example, since I've watched this already, since I've played the entirety of Maya's route, if you for some reason decided, nah, I don't care about Maya, which by the way is a fucking sacrilege, and therefore haven't watched the route, or if you are in the Discord server already and just haven't been interested in Noble Works, I don't know why I'm saying this here, since they probably wouldn't watch this then, and basically just decide, hey, maybe I am slightly interested, but since there's a chance that he'll do a call for co-hosts, I'm just gonna wait until that time. Because yes, the co-hosts I got, I literally just went to the server and went like, okay, who are y'all hasn't played the Litzy Demons and wants to do co-hosts? I would do note that I would prefer like a maximum of 2 co-hosts, since any more would get somewhat chaotic. So yeah, that's that. But now let's just go for Akari's route. Think she's cute? I guess she is cute.
でしょ? ほら、身内ですら可愛いと思えるんだよ。
I forgot that she's called middle-aged man here. But if she doesn't want to do it, I don't think anything can be done.
無理やりやってもらってもね。モデルって本人のモチベーションが重要だし。
So, what about a substitute? Don't you think there's any cute people in this class?
そうなると、今度はこっちのモチベーションが。一目見たときにビビってこないと、モデルをしてほしい人には。
Alright.
そういうものだ。それよりも。
Don't you fucking Sora Yorimo me here. I'm gonna end you. Hold on, what happened until now? There we go. This is where he basically asked about the modeling thing. I said that I think you're cute compared to other people.
バカなこと言わないでよ。シュリはそういうこと言う子じゃないんだから、ちゃんとそこを意識して。
That's so? Still, I think it would suit you.
いやよ。モデルなんて、そんな。
Thank you for everything up to today. Yeah, I could just immediately bow out. Pretty sure this doesn't have any kind of impact on the route here, but You know, better safe than sorry and all that. Also, for those people who haven't noticed from the Rise of video because they just decided to skip it, because why the fuck would you watch that? Our cat, turns out, has diabetes. Let's see here. Choose any, cleaning or laundry, so it doesn't go fucking matter. Skip. Here I'm supposed to go for revenge for yesterday. Tsukiyama, I have a request. I want to wake up Ojo again today. I committed a great discourtesy yesterday, so I want to redeem myself. As it is part of my job, I want to do it properly. So I can't, huh? In any case, thank you for labeling me a molester. I legitimately just want to see just one visual novel protagonist who's like, oh, what the fuck would I care about just panties? That seriously? No, wrong. I want that, but I don't want it. Enough, it isn't like that at all. I was merely asking for a chance to recover from yesterday's mistake. I can do my job properly without any weird incidents. Indeed it is. Should have asked this from the beginning, but why would you consider such a thing? So it's her fault. It's Chiaki's fault that she keeps going there. Sort of. No, you were completely mistaken. Well, I do actually want to see her. Well, do I actually want to see her underwear? I don't know whether my answer conveyed my true feelings. However, the reason I wanted to wake up Ojo had nothing to do with natural male instincts. But is that true, really? Anyway, I want to do my job properly today, so is it okay for me to go wake up Ojo? Okay, thank you very much. Ojo! It's morning, Ojo! Still sleeping? Take it back to yesterday. We were barely awake, so I've given you a warning, so I'm coming in, okay? Ojo, it's morning. Wake up, Ojo. Yes, morning on the mark. Please wake up. I'm afraid you have to wake up anyway. Please get it yourself and get dressed yourself. Don't give me the voice of a dependent child. Come on, here's your wake-up cup.
りがとう。
She takes the cup and has a taste, still half asleep. The moment she takes the faintly aromatic black tea to her mouth, she seems to become wide awake. She might be too awake, in fact. Oh, was it that hot? How strange. It's just that I made a terrible mistake yesterday, so I want to redeem myself. Oh, and naturally I wouldn't do such a thing as helping you get dressed today. I'm sorry, I was aiming at a good temperature, but I guess it was still hot. Understood, I'll be standing outside the door for now, so if anything happens you can call for me. Excuse me. Looks like I messed up the tea's temperature today. One of a lower temperature would be better for someone who's barely awake. If I cool it more than that, she might get mad at how lukewarm it is. Well, whatever, I'll check with Tsukiyama later. Yeah, right here. Excuse me then? Is your tongue alright? Sorry? Is she still mad? Well, the degree of anger I've caused by looking at a girl's underwear is reason enough. It's about time that breakfast should be finished, so we should go. She does double as an educator, doesn't she? You're already wearing your blouse, and then there's your necktie. So, isn't it just your blazer? She doesn't know how to do a necktie. What was that? You're speaking a little softly. By chance, can you not fasten your necktie, Ojo? Tell you, how do you usually do it? Nothing. Okay, I'll do it, so hold still. Not enough time, the knot has to be arranged neatly, right? Therefore, it'd be faster if I did it. For now, you can see and learn how to knot it, then practice it yourself, okay? First, cross it over like this. The point at which it intersects should generally line up with this seam. Then, after circling around and through the space, tie it firmly. In a slow manner that's easy to observe, I fasten Ojo's necktie. However, tying other people's neckties is surprisingly difficult. It's much easier when I do it my own. Now you tighten it. Then, if you adjust the length of the lower part... There, done. The length is perfect. I've actually never tied a necktie, so I would be fucking dead in the water here. Skillful because I've tied a necktie so many times. I think I'm pretty used to it. However, I mean, I need to check. Enjoy, go to the cafe, watch. Well shaped. She has a lot of choices similar as with Maya, actually. Huh, intriguing. However, no matter how much you insist otherwise, you should put your clothes on yourself, don't you think? Yeah, exactly. I'm not thinking anything of the sort.
だったら何を考えたの？
Judging only by what I saw, I wouldn't think you're Beauty's sister.
子供扱いしてるのと変わらないじゃない。
That's not true, Nessun. I was just thinking that you seem like a burdensome older sister.
バカにして。
Exactly. Like, I really just wanted to go like, exactly. I fucking am.
ほら、時間ないでしょ。早く下に降りましょう。
Yes, understood, Nessun.
それ禁止。この家の中で首里のふりをするの禁止だからね。
Okay, okay. Now then, let's go, Ojo. バカ。Dots.
ということで、この回答は FX。
There's something I want to ask.
はい、なんでしょう。
Is the Joe by any chance not good with hot beverages?
あれ、ご存知ありませんでしたか？
I didn't know. When I went to wake her up earlier, she seemed to act as if her black tea was very hot. May have been morning, but nonetheless, I sought to make it hot enough to drink easily.
そうですね。まだ寒くないですし、今ならアイスティーでもいいかもしれませんね。
Iced tea, huh? I see.
藤島さん、今日もあかり様を起こしに行きますか？
If I have your permission. Ojo, may I come wake you up? No response, because I can assume from these circumstances that she isn't awake. I'm coming in, okay? Ojo, it's the morning.
朝つらい。
I concur. Regardless, please wake up. Minamoto will get mad at you if you don't, you know?
千秋に怒られるのは嫌。
Then hurry, wake up. Already. Here, your tea. Drink doesn't clear your head. Then you're done dressing. Call for me. Now then, let's tie your necktie.
必要ないわ。
But
バカにしないでくれる？この前締めるのを見て、ちゃんと覚えたわよ。
Ojo begins to tie as she says that, but
あれ？ここがこうって、ここがこうなって、ちょっと待って、違うの。これは違うから。もう一回やれば、今度こそ。ここ、こうでしょ？だから、こっちがこうなって。できた！
no good. It looks messy.
意外と細かいわね。
Since the others' neckties are done so perfectly, yours will stand out if it's done badly. As a servant of the Kanemoto household, there is no way I can approve of such an appearance.
何よ、千秋みたいなこと言って。
Now then, please hold still as I retighten it, Nessun.
またバカにした。
Making that annoyed face won't help. They're
な
done.
んでそんなに簡単にできるのよ。
As I said, I'm used to it.
見てなさい。ちゃんと自分で締められるようになるんだから。
I don't think putting on airs is going to... I look forward to it, Nessun. Here, drink up your tea, then we'll go downstairs.
そういえば、このアイスティー、美味しい。
Black tea was the specialty of a coffee shop I used to work at. Fucking course it would be!
セナにも聞いたけれど、あなた、本当にいろんなアルバイトをしてるのね。
I mean, I just wanted to go like, I'm pretty sure Chiaki probably has a list of every single job I've ever worked. Huh? Why would you do that? Why would you have that? How would you know? I don't. It's just that I wouldn't put it past her. Yup. Now just say that, probably. You might say so. Anyway, let's hurry up downstairs. Good morning! No. Not good morning. I'll introduce you to somebody else. Ojo! Ojo! No response even after knocking. It's always like this. I don't care anymore. Ojo, I'm coming in. Ojo, morning time. Morning.
また朝が来ちゃったの。
Yes, it has come again.
うん 制服、
Yeah, that's right
ブ
here.
ラウス、
Here.
パジャマ、脱がせて。
You don't learn your lesson, huh? Please suppress your heartfelt proposals. I'm going to place the black tea here. Please wake up quickly.
ああ、うん。今日こそ見ていなさい。
Nope. I've bested the tie today! No, you haven't. It's beaten you to a pulp. But what are you so excited
ち
about?
ゃんと練習したんだから、今日こそあなたの手を借りることはないわ。
Well, let's see how you do.
まずここをクロスさせて、それから間を通して、くるっと回して、できた。どうかしら？ほら、今回は完璧でしょ？
Huh, it's a proper triangle, and the shorter part below seems to be balanced well. I guess I have to approve.
そうでしょう。苦労したんだから。
And the best part is that you can tie it all by yourself. Bravo! Bravo! Like giving praise to a child with a rubber head while complimenting her.
ちょっと、子供みたいな扱いしないで。
Next, I bet you'll be able to get dressed by yourself after waking up, Nathan.
最近は一人で着替えてるでしょ。また私のことをからかって。
I'm doing no such thing. Anyways, there isn't much time, so let's hurry up and go downstairs, Nathan.
バカ。やっぱりからかってるじゃない。もういい。時間がないのは事実だし。
I kind of forgot that I have this. Now then, I have to do my work too. Dot 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 dot. Good morning! No. I'm supposed to endure it. So then. What's the difference here? Go to the cafe, apparently. Huh? Mason!
シュリも今日はこっちなの？
Yeah, well, a lot happened. And you?
ええ。今日はあまりお腹が空いてないから、あっさり済ませたの。
May I take a seat here?
わざわざ確認しなくてもいいわよ。まるで兄弟仲が悪いみたいじゃない。
Indeed, excuse me then.
いらっしゃいませ。こちらがメニューとなっております。
Thank you. Let's see. Sandwiches and an Earl Grey tea,
か
please.
しこまりました。少々お待ちください。
最近の調子はどう？
More or less, I can get by for now, you know. There was that debacle earlier, but I managed to deceive everyone. I'm mentally exhausted, however. It'd be nice to be somewhere peaceful for a little while.
ダメよ、そんなの。
Why not?
気楽な場所では気を抜いてしまうでしょ？その気を抜いた姿を誰かに見られたら困るもの。
Maybe so. If it were to come to that, maybe I'd be at ease in the stall of a bathroom. Of course, I'd need pardon for eating a meal on the
お待た
toilet.
せいたしました。こちら、ダージリンとなっております。
え？
いかがなさいました？
いえ、別に何でもありません。ありがとう。ご苦労様です。
失礼いたします。
The thin steam accompanied with the pleasant aroma of black tea pleases my nose. These people really do aim to become first-class servants. They can make tea very skillfully. It's hot, that's the problem. What a nice scent.
ええ、そうね。
What's the matter? Does the flavor not leap out at you?
それは分かっているけれど、その。
If one doesn't drink black tea while it's hot, the scent and flavor will fade away. Joe doesn't seem to be tasting it. Or could it be? Come to think of it, you don't do well with hot drinks, correct? Yet to request it hot. Could it be that they made a mistake?
違うわよ。間違えたんじゃない。アイスにしてって言い忘れただけ。
So basically, aren't you saying that the order is
言
wrong?
い忘れたのと注文を間違えるのは違うもん。それに、ホットだって飲めないわけじゃない。だから問題はないのよ。
Is this like the first chibi we've seen of her? Or am I crazy? Saying that, Ojo holds up the cup to sip and... Japanese term for somebody who can't handle hot drinks well literally translates to cat tongue. That's interesting. And strangely adorable. Well, that's what happens, I suppose.
ほら、部屋原。
But what, son, you don't have to force yourself to drink.
無理やん。支配やから。
Is that so? Very
お
well
待た
then.
せいたしました。サンドイッチとアイスティーでございます。
ア
Thank
イ
you.
スティー。
Looking at it enviously won't help. Did you request change your order to iced
そ
tea?
んなことしないわよ。自分の失敗は自分で責任を取らないと。
Stop calling it your mistake. Even though you're starting to tear up, how would it feel to drink something a little cooler?
うるさい。いいの。これぐらいちゃんと飲めます。私は金本の人間なんですから。姉としてこんなことぐらい当然できます。注文は間違いないし、紅茶が熱くたって。
Actually, hold up. He just ordered an Earl Grey tea. He said nothing about iced tea, or is Earl Grey just automatically iced? And I just don't know it. Yeah, son. There's no connection between being bad with hot drinks and being a Kawamoto. Furthermore, I would say that being stubborn in itself isn't all that good, but if we were to say so, she'd probably get more stubborn. I appear to have messed up my order. I wanted a hot tea, but they brought me this iced tea. Wonder what I'm supposed to do about this. If she were a little more honest, she'd say when something impossible is something impossible. But this girl... A Darjeeling has a nice scent, doesn't it? After smelling that, I sort of want some Darjeeling myself. But in that case, Earl Grey is no good, it seems. I just have to endure it, huh? Indeed. So, Earl Grey. Earl Grey. Okay. And they're just, like... No, they are not just automatically iced. So they just, by themselves, decided, ah, yes. He's gonna get it iced. That's fucking retarded. They actually did mess up his order.
それは別に我慢することはないんじゃないかしら。
However, it would be bad to let that tea go to waste, correct?
そうね。確かにそうだわ。
If it would be okay with you, perhaps I could exchange my tea?
別にシュリがそうしたいなら弟のお願いだもの。姉として普通のことよね。
Indeed, listening to a younger brother's selfishness is certainly normal for an older sister, I believe.
そう。それじゃ交換を。
Yes.
いい味だわ。
Last, Joel was able to enjoy the flavor, perhaps more so than her usual tea. Considering how many childish aspects she has, I'm sure Shuri has his fair share of troubles. Same with that father. Well, it's good that we traded, but this tea, Would drinking this be an indirect kiss? Can't get rid of it just like that. Would this be okay to drink?
飲まないの？
No, it's just, is it okay to drink?
どういう意味？
Oh, no, nothing. Don't worry about it. It's okay if she hasn't noticed. If she does end up noticing, I might get into trouble again. Well, here I go. Drink it already! She's a part that looks untouched by her mouth.
おいしい。
With a face expressing no knowledge of my conflict, Ojo downs her Earl Grey happily. Am I worrying too much? Or do I not have any willpower? I wish I could be as worry-free as this person. Dot 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 dot.
では皆さん。
I don't care about the PC's watch. Accompany Maya until she leaves. All choices that do not expressively have anything explicitly to have anything to do with Akari's route, I will choose Maya because Maya's best girl. imagine if I ended up just accidentally entering Miles' route because of this. Well-shaped breasts, apparently. Impact. Be a man. Tests OS. Sorry, but this time is... Go borrow from Mojo. Go check on her. There was already a high chance of the criminal appearing, which is the reason we're doing this today. I doubt it, but I'll go check. Showroom. But I still can't go in there. If I do, I'll be treated as the underwear thief. Having said that, if I don't check, Joe might be in danger. Huh? Looks like there's some sort of security in front of the shower room. Joe is using the shower, so maybe she asked for security. Even so, the way he's looking around restlessly is... Hey, he went into the shower room?
やはりですか。ついに尻尾を見せましたね。
That Minamoto, why are you here?
はい。私は彼を見張っていましたので。
The one you've been keeping watch on is that security person? Why?
よく考えてみてください。セキュリティの厳しさから外部犯とは考えにくい。それは藤島さんも同意見ですね。
Yes, on that point.
犯行は昼、授業中。危険性を考えると、昼に校内を歩いていても不思議はない人間となります。そして、ロッカーや更衣室の鍵を持ち、授業時間も把握しており、藤島さんが理事長に呼び出されたことを知っている人間。理事長に確認しましたところ、藤島さんが犯人ではないことを確認したと、警備部には話したそうです。そして、校内を警備員が巡回していても不思議はなく、マスターキーも持ち合わせている。すべての条件を満たしているのは警備部の人間です。さすがに個人を特定するまではいかず、警備員全員を見張ることになりましたが。
So about when you said you didn't have enough hands earlier.
警備部の人間を隠れてマークしていたからです。苦労した甲斐がありました。
And the person who went in earlier?
おそらくは。あかり様がシャワー室を開けてもらい、使用することを聞いたようですね。使っているのはあかり様お一人。この機会を逃すとは思えません。もうすぐ下着を手にして外に出てくることでしょう。
Right after he says that, the security officer comes out of the shower room. He stuffs the girl's bra into his pocket in a panic. But why would the security officer?
もともとそのつもりだったのか、働いているうちに魔が差したのか、それは知りませんが、とにかく現行犯です。捕まえます。スカルリーダーから緊急連絡。狐が正体を表した。繰り返す。狐が正体を表した。ポイントガンマに追い込む。コードエコー。コードエコーです。各員すぐに動くように。
ラジャー。
では藤島さん、私たちは彼を捕まえますので。
Should I?
いえ、犯人が特定できた以上、これ以上あなたを危険にさらすわけにはいきません。これは私の仕事です。あなたはあなたの仕事を。では。
With that hurried parting message, she pursues the criminal. I'm sure that everything will be alright if I leave it to Minamoto. And if I explain things to Joe. That moment of sudden pain strikes my side. I notice somebody push me down and hold me against the
やりまし
ground.
たね、兄。バッカ野郎、いちいち叫ぶんじゃねえよ。そんな兄こそ。喜ぶ前に口を塞げ。それから手足を縛るんだよ、このクズ。はい、すぐに。
Damn you two!
声を出させるな。
Damn it, if these morons ever get captured by these ski mask wearing idiots inside the academy, it'll be the failure of my life. What the security guy's doing? You can tell these two are suspicious just by looking at them.
縛りましたぜ、兄。よし、さっさと外に運ぶぞ。はい。
誰か私の下着が例の下着柄がってちょっとあなたたち何をしてるの？
やべえ、さっさと連れかるぞ。
待ちなさい。
Holding me from both sides, they drag me along with
け
them.
ど兄、どうやって逃げるんです？玄関以外はセキュリティがあるんじゃ。バカかお前。入るんじゃなく逃げるんだから気づかれたっていいんだよ。ああ、そっか。さすがに。いいか、今必要なのは素早くここから逃げ出すことだ。手早く行くぞ。はい。
Damn it, I'm bound this tightly, it's hard to break loose. Learned techniques and escaping bondage from Minamoto, but putting them into practice is tough. After any though, if they get me in the car, I'll be in real danger. Have to get out of here somehow, or...
待ちなさい。
ねえ、追いつかれやしたぜ、兄。どうしやす？たかが女一人じゃ。むしろ。
待ちなさい。あなたたち、下着泥棒じゃないわよね。もしかして、誘拐犯？もしそうなら、その人をさらっても意味がないわよ。
あ？どういう意味だ？
今あなたたちがさらおうとしているのは、金本朱里ではないの。
なんだと？
その人は影武者、朱里の身代わり。誘拐したところで、金本家を脅すことなんてできないわよ。
兄？構うな。今必要なのは、こいつを連れて行くことだ。
だから、その人を連れて行っても意味はないって言ってるでしょ。その人は置いて行きなさい。その人を置いて、代わりに私を連れて行きなさい。
What's she saying? That's so dangerous for...
その人は金本家が雇っているの。いくら身代わりの仕事とはいえ、誘拐を見過ごすわけにはいきません。だから私が、この金本あかりが代わりに誘拐されます。私のことも調べているんでしょ。
じっとしてろ！
やめなさい！
Seeing me being treated roughly, Ojo shouts out with a panicked voice.
さっきも言ったでしょ。その人は関係ないの。
あんたのことは知ってる。名前だけじゃなく事情もな。あんたとこいつじゃ影響力が違うんだとよ。それにあんたがどうして偽物をかばう必要がある？こいつが金本朱里の偽物だという証拠でもあんのか？
兄、どうせならこのお嬢さんも誘拐したら金本朱里じゃねえと意味がないとしても。
荷物が増えるだけだ。ほっとけ。
待ちなさい！待って！その人を離して！
Quit saying stupid stuff and call for... That's right, there's Minamoto. She's right here now, so we should somehow contact...
とにかく行くぞ！
へい！
待って！離しなさいって言ってるでしょ！
こら離せ！
離さないんだから、その人を連れて行かせるわけには。
このバカ早くしろ！もう行くぞ！
待ってください、兄！この、離せ！
Ojo pulls on the man trying to escape, but is forcibly torn off.
待ちなさいって言ってるの！
しつこいぞ！
Although Ojo is clinging to him, the man clenches his fist. At the last moment, I halt the forcefully swung fist.
どうやって縄を
As the man stands in astonishment that I escaped the bondage, I deliver a punch to his abdomen at full force. After I punch the man in the vital point that Minamoto taught me earlier, he swoons and falls to the ground. I feel like it should be before instead of earlier. Like, for example, like earlier with the whole, like, you taught me how to tie the necktie earlier. I also feel like that should have been before. Since earlier makes it sound like, ah yes, earlier in the day. Also, either I'm fucking high or everything looks smaller right now.
兄！
Huh?
てめえ、離せ！離しやがれ！
Without delay, I seize control of the other man's arm, pressing him against the ground. Then, looking down on the noisily struggling man, I aim a spear hand to the nape of his neck. The formerly noisy man's limbs go limp and flop to the ground strengthlessly. After checking with certainty that he can't move, I finally ungag my mouth. Are you right?
なんで？捕まってたんじゃ。もしかして、わざと？
Are you alright? Not are you alright? Nope! Thanks to the time you bought by talking, I was able to somehow escape. Well, I was in a hurry, so I sort of screwed up, though. Forced the ropes off, so the skin on my hands is grazed. Also, my wrists hurt a little, but it might have been from my punch.
大丈夫なの？怪我とか。
I'm fine for now. More importantly, are you okay?
私は大丈夫。
He's fucking crying! How fucking pet her! You're fine, but you're crying.
これは、だって、怖かったから。怖かった。怖かったんだから。
I'm sure she steeled herself to face the kidnappers, but now she's shedding tears in large drops due to mental
本
strain.
当に怖くて。でも、誘拐させるわけにはいかないから。
Ugh, is this the exhaustion catching up with me? Is that why my eyes are just fucking up everywhere? Jesus. Ugh. Ugh. Thank you, Joel.
縄抜けできるなら早くしなさいよ。バカ。
I've already said this, but it's because of the time you made that I was able to break loose.
手首、大丈夫？赤くなってるみたいだけれど。
It's not a big deal.
でも、私のせいで傷増やしちゃって。
I'm telling you, it's not your fault. Rather, you're the one who saved me. I'm thankful to you, not resentful. So stop making such a sad face. Looking down at Ojo's slightly sorrowful face, I tenderly brush her. You worry too much, it's really okay. Instead, it's thanks to you that I was saved, so I should be grateful. Thank you, really.
別に、私は金本の人間としてやるべきことをやっただけだもの。ただ、それだけ。
Actually, kind of surprised since I thought a large part of the plot was going to be that the kidnappers somehow got away, and so they were still at large or something. Really? Even so, I'm glad that you so frantically came to save me. Now then, I guess I'll tie these two up and get in contact with Miyamoto.
ちくしょう、話せ、話しやがれ。
黙りなさい。
いやー
Gazer!
兄
There you don't fuck with Chiyoki!
無駄口を叩くたびにスタンガンを使いますよ。
もう使ってるじゃねえか。
ですから、あなたに対する脅しですよ。あなたが無駄口を叩くたびに、こちらの方に痺れていただきます。
いやー鬼悪魔。
もう一度だけ言います。無駄口を叩かぬように。
Ah, no mercy, huh? It's terrifying when Minamoto gets like this.
ご苦労様でした、藤島さん。下着の窃盗犯に加え、誘拐犯まで捕まえることができるとは。
It was no problem. Furthermore, I was saved by Ojo.
それは別に。
あかり様、お気持ちはわかりますが、このような無茶はおやめください。
ごめんなさい。
さて、それでは犯人を連れて行きましょう。ああ、それから藤島さん。
Yes?
下着の窃盗犯のことは学院側にも伝えてあります。すぐにでも誤解は解けるでしょう。
Is that so? Thank you. But if kidnappers have been captured, doesn't that mean I'm useless now?
確かに当初の目的は果たせたことになりますね。
Indeed.
でも、だからといって、すぐにやめる必要もないんじゃないかしら。ほら、前に言ってたつながりとかもあるし。
It's like Akari's trying to look for an excuse to have him stay.
つながり？
That's nothing important.
そうですか？それはともかく、もし藤島さんさえよろしければ、首里様が退院するまでの間、お願いしたいと思っておりますが。
And like Akari, and perhaps even after that, who knows? Maybe we'll need you. Like you could just stay at the estate or something. Like emergencies gotta happen, you know. Huh? Is that okay?
問題が解決したのでさようならというのもわびしいものですから。ただ、首里様が退院された後には、いくらわびしかろうとも。
Understand that? I do understand that. From the beginning, it was natural that that would be the main discussion. Understand, but
ともかく、後の処理はお任せを。さあ、腕が鳴りますね。
おい、この女大丈夫か？なんか目が怖い。
honestly, I really want.
目だけじゃなくて、いろいろ怖いんだけど。
I really want Takumi to just like put a hand on his shoulder. Just try to survive. My condolences.
どういう意味だ、おい！
騒がない。それ以上騒ぐと、結構、 ですが安心してください。すぐに喋らせてあげますから。それはもういろいろと。
怖い。この人怖いよ。
では、失礼します。
よかったわね。下着泥が捕まって。
Ah, really?
それから、
What is it?
さっきのことは、誰にも言わないで。
About earlier? That recklessness of yours? Trying to take on the criminal was a reckless move. Who knows what would have happened if her father heard that?
そうじゃなくて、あなたの前で、だから。
Ah, when you were crying?
そうよ。そのこと誰にも言わないで。それから、あなたも忘れて。
That's possible. Because the fact that you went so far to save me made me really happy, then.
それに、何よ。
Your crying face was cute, I can't forget that.
バカ！変なこと言わないでよ。
I'm not saying anything weird, those were my true feelings. I'm thankful, and by no means would I forget my feelings of gratitude towards someone.
そんなこと、バカ。とにかく、誰にも言わないでよ。
Yes, I know, I won't tell anybody.
バカにして。
I feel like that wasn't actually, like, I feel like they took some large liberty when translating that junta as bullcrap. Well, Joe turns around and begins walking away. By looking at her back, I can feel that my feelings of gratitude have been received. However, she has an uncertain gait. Isn't that an odd way of walking?
そんなことないわよ。
Well, you're all fidgety. Bathroom?
違うわよ。あなたね、デリカシーって言葉知ってる？
Nope. If you assume that bathroom isn't, it can't be that you're injured? Let me see.
見せられるわけないでしょ、バカ！
Why? If you're injured, you have to make sure.
怪我じゃないから大丈夫なの。
But
いいから気にしないの。ほら、行くわよ。
I don't think she's had time to put her underwear back on. Well, Joel quickly walks with that fidgety fidgety manner. Hey, why are you walking all weird then?
だからそれは気にしないでって言ってるの。
It's because she had such an unnatural posture. Let me just, firecracker cappuccinos in the background. Thus she tangles her legs and falls down. Ah! Okay, it's actually still safe. However, knowing how YouTube is right now, I'm not gonna fucking risk it. That's not the one I wanted. There, the end of Joe's fall was a light peach. And a peach such as not to fit in the palm, but a jiggling figure gluing my eyes to boot. As if. If a girl's butt suddenly appeared before your eyes, you'd probably recognize it for what it is, even while surprised. A man would, that is. The moment she falls down, causing her blue checkered skirt to fold up, I happen to have a perfect view of it. Her butt. Not her underwear, her butt. However you look at it, it's her butt. And if you were to mention here that she has her underwear on or whatnot, they almost have no meaning as underwear. I think. As she lets out her voice, her position butt jiggles about with lustrous skin, soft fleshiness. Stop. It should have the same feature, but without thinking about it, it seems like I'm looking at a completely different feature. Sorry. Okay. as one would expect, it isn't a good idea to gaze at a girl's butt. Regardless, I accidentally just exceeded my fair share of looking.
見た今の、見た
Well, I did. Sorry, I may have seen.
見られた。
But it's okay. How to put this? The phone was not.
黙りなさいそんな変なこと言われても全然嬉しくないというか、違うのよ別に変な性癖とかじゃなくて
Okay, I know.
本当に
Of course. But, however uncomfortable it is for you to for you to wear underwear. If you're wearing a skirt, the underwear. Think for a second. Are you retarded?
むしろこの状態の方がなんていうかスースーして不安で変なこと言わせないで
I'm not saying anything in particular.
とにかく今この状態なのは下着を盗まれたからで私だってこんなことしたくなかったわよでもあなたが誘拐されてたからそんなことも言ってられなくてこれは不可抗力いつもはちゃんと身につけてます
So that's what happened. Going pantyless for my sake. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
なんだか下着をつけてないことに対してお礼を言われてるみたいですっごい微妙な気分
It would for anyone. No, that's not it. I meant that I'm grateful that you would go as far as to be pantyless in order to save me.
だからその言い方だとまるであなたを助けるためにノッパーになったみたいじゃない
In any case, I understand.
本当にわかったそれならいいけれど
I'm not taking chances with YouTube, so, 51 and 55. 0, 51, 55. I'm not taking chances with YouTube anymore. I saw her bare butt.
あなた今妙なことを考えなかった
No, nothing of the sort.
変態
I think you have a persecutory delusion.
まあいいわとにかくさっきのことも含めて忘れていっそのこと今日一日の記憶を忘れてちょうだい
I will try. Although I answer that, I don't think I can forget when you put in all her strength for me. Top that, her beautiful butt. Stop it. Just making sure.
じ
Huh? What is it?
怪しい非常に怪しい絶対何か変なことを考えてる
Haven't I already said that I'm not doing such a thing?
そんなの信じられない家に戻ったら千秋に今日一日の記憶を失わせる方法を聞くから
You can stop there! First off, you're definitely putting my life in danger. Skip. Nessun, would you like to dance?
私
Yes, I would be so kind.
別に私は構わないけれどでもいいの
You once helped me practice. We will have to dance together so that I may report on my progress.
そういうことなら
なんだ、あかりさんと踊るのか。ドキドキワクワク展開がなくてつまんない。
Several other visual novels would like to have a word with you, sadly.
いや、待って。実は兄弟愛だとしたら意外とグッとくるんじゃ。
Stop. Stop right there, Hinata. Stop. Just fucking stop. No. Bad. Bad girl.
なるほど。確かに。口にはできない思い。でも、このタイミングでなら、実は、姉さんみたいな。
俺にはよくわからん。っていうか、お嬢俺と一緒に踊ってください
Doesn't work. Oh well.
踊るなんてできないから、 無理だな。
大丈夫です。俺がリードしますから。任せてください。こんな俺でも、ダンスはできるんですぜ。
それよりもお腹すいた。ご飯なら付き合うけど。
ご飯。まあ、仕方ない。それでも、二人っきりなら。
僕もお腹すいたよ。じゃあ一緒に行こう。うん。私もこれで失礼しますわね。挨拶をしておきたい方もいらっしゃいますし。
Thus, Ojo and I are left alone in that place.
それで？
え？
だから、こういう場合は、男性がリードするんでしょ？だから、さしてよ、それぐらい。
I haven't pointed a large gun in my head in a long time, so I decided I should probably make up for that. Oh, excuse me then. Extend my right hand directly. Would you please dance with me for one song, Ojo?
ちゃんと上手くなってるのね。ちょっと驚いた。
One single pull can cause a massive incident with distress. So do I pass?
ギリギリ9大点。
Strict, aren't
そう
you?
いうものよ。後で成績をもらうから見てみなさい。きっとギリギリだと思うから。
Well, Ojo says, oh, it's probably true. You should be very familiar with this kind of place. That reminds me.
どうかした？
The way our hands are grasped and her body is being glued to mine, it seems normal. So far, it seems normal. You're used to dancing with men and stuff, right?
そういう言い方はやめてくれる？まるで私が男の人と遊び慣れてるみたいじゃない。
That wasn't really my intention. So are you?
そりゃ、今までにパーティーに出席したことはあるから、多少は踊ったことがあるけれど、それに、私を踊りに誘う前に、お父さんを何とかしないといけないから。
Your dad, huh?
私の断りなしにあかりちゃんと踊れると思うなよ。
Sounds like you had to go through some tough obstacles to get invited to dance, huh?
そういうこと。だから、こうして、普通に私と踊れるなんて、レアなことなんだからね。
I see, so I've been given a rare experience. Combined with the practice, that makes two.
そうよ。だから、慣れてるとか、そんな風に思われるのは、ちょっと心外。
I'm sorry for my impoliteness. Well, I suppose you aren't embarrassed to be joining.
慣れてない。
Fuck.
同年代の男の子と踊ることなんてほとんどないんだし。
Well, I suppose you aren't embarrassed to be joined in hands like this, and be so close together. You're used to it without a doubt. And then...
慣れてない。同年代の男の子と踊ることなんてほとんどないんだし。でも、あなたは弟だもの。緊張したりする方が変でしょ？だから、必死で我慢してるのよ。
Is that right?
そうなのよ。それより、口調が元に戻ってる。
But the song is playing, so I thought that nobody else could hear us. And when you're this close, I can talk to you with a low voice.
顔、近い。
If you're dancing, this is normal.
それはそうかもしれないけれど、でも、そんなに近寄られたら、困る。
The only reason why she's not embarrassed right now is the fact, like she just stated that, the main reason why, like she just hinted at it. She didn't straight up state it, but she hinted at it. The only reason why she's currently not actually too embarrassed or nervous is because she's just like forcibly forcing herself to see him as Shuri. Therefore calming her nervousness. But you acting like your usual self, that is being broken. Even if she's bothered, it's hard to take the lead while being separated anymore. Having said that, I'd also hesitate to pull her in any closer. Because if you get closer than we are now, well, Joel's fluffy chest will press up against me. That would be very interested in that. However, I can't do such a thing. Wait, hold on. Could it be...
何
could you be painless right now? Stop.
ノーパンってあなた、一体何を
Think. For a single second. Think. She's changed at this point. So why would she be? Actually, to be fair, he is not very experienced. So he, be in his unending stupidity, could probably think, ah yes, this dress with the open back makes it obvious that she's not wearing a bra. So there is a possibility she doesn't wear panties either. Because it might be annoying to keep them hidden.
信じらんない。普通につけてるわよ。あの後、セナに下着を取りに行ってもらったの。そんなこと考えてたの？
It isn't as if I was thinking it the whole time we were dancing. It's just, you look like you're finding it unpleasant being up against me, so I just thought, what if?
そうなの？同年代の男の子と密着してるから緊張するっていう意味だけに決まってるでしょ。それぐらいのこと普通に察しなさいよ。
Yeah, he should. However, we've at this point established that he's a massive fucking moron. Like, this route, he's just like slowly but surely approaching Masomi levels, and I hope he doesn't actually get there. Huh, in that case.
それなら何？
Even if it were, hypothetically speaking, to fall over, her butt wouldn't be visible, right? Was what I almost ended up uttering. That's dangerous. She would be outraged if I said something like that. Or nothing.
なんだか変なこと考えたでしょ。気分が台無しだわ。う
Mood.
るさい。もういいから、今からは普通にリードして。変なこと考えずに。
Very well. Oh, and another thing.
何？これ以上変なこと言ったら、本気で怒るわよ。
Again, thanks for saving me today.
別にそんなに改まってお礼を言われるほどのことじゃないから。
It may seem that way for you, but not for me, so thanks.
それを言うなら、今日は私を助けてくれてありがとう。
I didn't do anything to deserve your thanks, did I?
私が殴られそうになった時、助けてくれたから。
No, that was the natural thing to do, though.
使用人として雇われてるなら、私を守ろうとするのは当然かもしれないけれど。でも、やっぱり礼儀として。
No, don't worry. Punching somebody to protect a girl is the natural thing to do, old Joel. There's something the matter.
別に、なんでもない。ほら、ダンスに集中。足を踏むわよ。
Huh? Stop! Wait! I'm tired. Physically and mentally. The party is more tiresome than I'd expected.
お疲れ様。
Son, is it okay for you to slip away from the assembly hall?
必要な人には一通り挨拶を終えてるから大丈夫。私より、あなたの方が大丈夫？
I'm a little tired.
お疲れ様。はい、これ。
After saying that, Ojo presents a glass. Thank you.
適当に取ってきたけれど、別に何でもいいでしょ？
Yes, that really helps. I was tired of dancing and my throat was parched. I take the glass and chug it down. Same moment, my throat suddenly catches fire. What is this, alcohol?
シャンパンよ。もしかして、お酒は苦手？
Not good with it. I've never had it before. Do you drink it often?
ほとんど飲まないわね。パーティーに出席したりするときに機会があるけれど、それもお父さんに止められるから。
That's so. More used to it than I am.
お酒自体は味を覚えるためにも何度か飲んだことがあるもの。普段から飲んだりしないってだけ。
Don't fucking look at me. I see.
でも苦手なんだったら、 ジュースに変えた方がいいかしら。
Nah, it's okay. I was just surprised that it wasn't something like juice.
そう？無理はしなくていいわよ。
You too, it's best not to push yourself. You don't usually drink, right?
別にこの程度、何の問題もないわよ。
Well, if you can handle it, I guess that's fine.
子供扱いしないでくれる？
Drunk Akari in 3, 2, 1.
だから、子供扱いしないでよ。
Yeah, I won't treat you like a child or anything there, son. I won't, so let it go. Regardless of whether we're siblings, if we're seen all clean like this, it'll seem weird.
何よ。私とくっつくのが嫌なわけ？
It isn't that I hate it, but it would be troublesome. Major, with her now reddened face, presses against my body. Her exposed skin has a faint fragrance to it, which I find extremely charming. However, she's drunk, so I have to keep my composure. Jeez, what's the problem? You get tipsy after drinking just a little? You can't go back to the party like that?
文句言うな。弟のくせに生意気だわね。
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. I told you, lay off a little.
いいでしょ、これぐらい。お礼よ、お礼。
Thanks.
ほら、私のこと守ってくれたでしょ？だから、そのお礼、抱きしめてあげる。
Hey, this is really troublesome.
私からのお礼なんだから、ちゃんと受け取りなさいよ。
I appreciate your feelings, but this is indeed troubling. Come on, let's go.
い
Let
やー、ちょっと寒いの。寒いから寝る。おやすみなさい。
That's enough. Don't sleep in a place like this, please.
今日はありがとうね。
You'll catch a cold there, son. Put the coat I was wearing on old Joel. She can't sleep at a place like this. I have to somehow contact Tsukiyama and get her back to the estate. I won't show this scene to anyone, nor do I want to. No way being all weak, drunken and tangled like this. I can have people think I'm into drunkards. Although, I'm a little happy that you thank me, not just out of curiosity. Well, for now, I'll call for Tsukiyama to help me. I just pulls out his phone. Hey, Tsukiyama. Do you have, or Chiaki have time right now? No, she asks well, why? Akari's drunk. What? Akari's drunk. Why? She drank one glass of champagne. Looks like I've gotten used to this life. I can get my hands in some extra time to wake up before the alarm clock. Though I have a break from school due to the autumn holiday, I can't rest. Well, I'm an employee here, so there's nothing I can do about it. I stretch to wake up my body. Huh? There's sort of discomfort in my body. What's up with this feeling? It's odd. It's because I twisted my right wrist. Since the incident with the kidnappers, my right hand has hurt a little. I thought I'd get over it with a good night's sleep, but it's still in pain. Now I'll go apply a gauze. It's Tsukiyama.
はい。何でしょうか？
Do you have a gauze somewhere?
湿布ですか？それはすぐにご用意できますけど、どこかお怪我でも？
Looks like I twisted my right hand a little yesterday.
大丈夫ですか？利き腕ですよね。
No, it isn't as bad as it looks.
無理はいけませんよ。
Don't worry, I won't. This is just in case.
そうですか？わかりました。それじゃあ用意しておきますので、その間にあかり様を起こしてきてもらえますか？
Like he moves to wake up Akari, just on his way out as she goes to change, so she can change. She just fucking passes out. This is a problem. Sure, I will. Because I know he will pass out. Oh, Joe, it's morning. Wake up. Like always, no reaction after I knock and call out the door. Call through the door. Call out through the door. Fuck up everything. I'm coming in. No, you should pull out. Wait, what? I didn't say anything. As per usual, Joe is soundly asleep. I can hear her regular sleeping breaths. Oh, Joe, it's morning. Rise and shine. Otherwise, Minamoto will get angry.
眩しい。カーテン閉めて。
It's morning. It's supposed to be bright. Come on, wake up, please. After her body rocks back and forth, Joe somehow manages to emerge from the quilted blanket and clad in messy pajamas. Amidst her light, messy pajamas, I catch a glimpse of Joe's pale skin from the waist to her abdomen. For whatever reason, my heart keeps pounding. She appears soft, yet brimmed with feminine charm in her slenderness, causing my breaths to become uneasy. No, I can't embrace these obscene feelings. To maintain an upright attitude, I avert my gaze. However, rather than cooling my body heat, the lingering image continues its suffocation. Thus my body, all the way up to the brain, surrenders to the thrill. It's too late before I realize how dangerous the situation is. In response to my body's desires, I pushed down on Joe, who had just gotten up.
ちょっと何なのやめて、やめなさい離れなさいさもないと千秋を呼ぶわよ聞いてるのちょっと、一体何なのよ、もう。ってすごい熱じゃない千秋セナ誰か来て
39度2分ですか。
Oh, she didn't pass out. I'm sorry.
風邪でしょうか。鼻づまりや咳はどうですか。
No, nothing like that, but,
もしかしてインフルエンザでしょうか。そうですね。藤島さん、口を開けてみていただけますか。ふむ。咽頭が少し充血していますが、扁桃腺はさほど腫れている様子はありませんね。頭痛、倦怠感、悪寒や関節の痛みなどは。
Well, it's a fever, so my body's feeling a bit sluggish, but nothing
お
else.
そらく風邪でしょう。もしかすると溜まっていた疲れや緊張が一気に吹き出したのではないかと。あと、そのひねった手首も要因の一つかもしれませんね。
千秋さんを疑うわけじゃありませんが、本当に大丈夫なんですか？
医師免許は持ち合わせておりませんが、この程度の診察には自信があります。現場で培いましたので。
From where? Well, if it's this woman we're talking about, I don't doubt that she's an unlicensed doctor.
とりあえず、今日はゆっくり休んでもらった方がいいですよね。
そうですね。それがいいでしょう。体調管理も仕事のうちですよ、藤島さん。
Sorry.
ですが、試験の成績も問題なく、身代わりの仕事はよくやっていただいています。また、使用人の仕事も予想外の働きぶりです。ですから、たまには気を抜いてゆっくりお休みください。
Like, I would have given her shit if, I would have given somebody shit if they actually, like, got upset at him. Because he has actually been doing a, like, fucking fantastic job. Thank you very much.
本日はゆっくりと休んで、できるだけ早めに体調を回復させてください。それでは。
今日は安静にしてなきゃダメですよ。
Sorry, really.
そんなに謝らなくても大丈夫です。誰だって体調を崩すことはありますから。そんな時は無理せず、ちゃんと休むことが大事です。早く治しましょうね。
Yes, thank you.
ではでは。
Minamoto and Tsukiyama left the room, leaving only me and Ojo. I'm very sorry for earlier.
覚えてるの？
Up until just before I collapsed. After that, I was in this room before I knew it.
そう。それは別にいいわ。熱があったんだから仕方ないでしょ。それに、体調を崩したのは私のせいでもあるわけだし。
Your fault? I don't think it can be considered anybody's fault. If it is, it's because I couldn't manage myself earlier.
だって、千秋が言ってたじゃない。手首をひねったことも関係あるかもって。それに、昨日の夜、中庭で私に上着を貸してくれた。だから風邪をひいたのかも。
You remembered when you were drunk?
うすらぼんやりとは、誘拐の時のお礼を言って、それから体を抱きしめたり、とにかく私のせいだと思うから。
That's okay, you don't have to feel so responsible. This'll heal up, right? This'll heal up with a little sleep.
何か私にしてほしいことはある？
Not at the moment. Really, I'm fine.
わかった。それじゃ、何かあったらすぐに呼んで。
Well, thank you. Having been left alone, I take a deep sigh. I haven't had a 39-degree fever since I was a child. Was it this bad back then? I just woke up and I feel dizzy with a cryptic ringing in my ears. Guess my fatigue will increase as time goes on. My fever might get worse. For now, let's sleep. I should feel a little better with some sleep. Alright, let's sleep, Might have been stacking up fatigue after all. Looks like I fell asleep in an instant. The ringing sound went away. The fever might have gone down a little. Just in case, I'll measure it again. Let's see, thermometer. No, more importantly is my thirst. I'll go get some water.
ちょっと、何してるの？
Huh? I was thirsty, so I was getting some...
意識を失うほどの熱なのよ。おとなしく寝てなさい。
I feel fine after having slept a little.
ぶり返したらどうするつもりなのよ。いいから寝てなさいってば。水ぐらい部屋まで持って行って。いいえ、こうなったら。
Why am I slightly worried?
いい？ちゃんとおとなしくしてるのよ。
He just straight up puts him in her bed. What? After forcing me into her own bed, while Joe sternly thrusts her finger at me. How did we arrive at this?
一人にしたら立ち歩くからでしょ。とりあえず、水はセナにお願いしたから、そこでおとなしく寝てなさい。
But I feel sort of awkward making you do that, Joel.
そんなこと気にしないでいいから、病人は病人らしく看病されなさい。というか、させてほしい。やっぱり、責任があると思うから。そうだ！今ここでは、あなたは金本朱里、私の弟。姉が弟の世話をするのは普通のことでしょ？
Well, that might be true, but wasn't imitating Shuri prohibited inside the house? This house?
細かいことを覚えてるわね。いいのよ。今日だけは特別。病気の間だけは、あなたは弟なの。おとなしく、私に世話を焼かれなさい。
Well then, I will take you up on that. Thank you, Nia-san.
よろしい。
あかり様、水をお持ちいたしました。
今開ける。
I wasn't aware that you felt so responsible. In that case, I might as well let her look after me.
はい。ゆっくり飲みなさい。
Like you. Come to think of it, it's been a while since somebody has taken care of me like this. I first started living alone, I had to take care of everything by myself when I was sick. Those times I felt so lonely being by myself, so this isn't so bad.
どうかした？
Oh, nothing important.
その割には顔がにやけてるけれど。
I do? Really though, it's nothing, so don't worry.
わかった。とにかく、何か辛いことがあったら言うのよ。
Okay, if something happens, I will ask you for help. For now, please allow me to sleep a little longer. Then slip in Joe's bed. It's fluffy. Its basic structure is different from that of the bed I use. More than that, it smells kinda good.
今何か言った？
Oh no, it was nothing.
それならいいけれど。私はここで勉強をしてるから、何かあったら声をかけなさいよ。
If I say anything about how good it smells, she'll probably think I'm a pervert. In fact, I thought I'd say it just to try it out. This really smells nice, though. This looks like a genuine pervert, huh? The scent really does put my mind at ease, though. For I know it, I've fallen asleep a second time. I mean, that does make sense that it would actually put him at ease, because it actively tells him that somebody is nearby taking care of him. And what immediately just put his mind at ease. I wake up at a place I'm not used to seeing.
はい、お父さん。申し訳ありませんが、今日は欠席させていただきたいんです。はい。はい、わかっています。ごめんなさい。この埋め合わせはいずれ。
Alright, I was sleeping in Ojo's room, wasn't I?
はい。それでは失礼します。
Like the dad just like... If it disturbs in the force.
起きた？
Were you on the phone? Do you have business to take care of
別
today?
にあなたは気にしなくていいわ。それより気分は？
Yes, I've gotten much better.
そう、よかった。それじゃ、セナに行ってお昼を準備してもらうから。
What time is it now?
午後2時過ぎ。
I see. I don't have much of an appetite now.
ダメ。多少無理してでも食べないとね。よくならないわよ。
Yes, I understand. As it slurps the noodles, Tsukiyama looks at me with a worried expression.
どうでしょう。気分が悪くても大丈夫なように、味付けはあっさりさせたつもりなんですが。
Sorry, to be honest, I can't taste much flavor. It looks like my tongue has gone numb.
気になさらないでください。問題なく食べられそうならそれでいいんです。
I'm fine, I can eat easily enough. Because it was boiled, well, it's nice and soft.
そちらの方が食べやすいかと思いまして。
Thank you.
いえいえ。それでは、また後で器を取りに来ますので、ゆっくりで大丈夫ですよ。では。
Yep, easy to eat. I can feel the deliciousness of the subtle flavoring. I think. Can't make out the intricacies because of my fever, but it was made by Tsukiyama, so it should be averagely tasty.
ちゃんと食べられる程度には回復してるみたいね。よかった。寝ている間、苦しそうにうなったりして、汗もかいてたから心配だったけれど、安心したわ。
Looks like I've worried you. Sorry. Thanks to you, I slept soundly.
そう。それならよかった。
I noticed towels placed at the side of the bed. Could this mean that she was wiping away my sweat? Thinking that, I turned towards Ojo, seeing her studying at her desk, just as she did before I fell asleep. Thank you for wiping away my sweat.
別に、お礼を言われることじゃないわ。看病するって言ったのは私なんだから。
Joa answered that without looking over here, but was her face red? She might be acting shy. Don't tell me you've been studying the whole time.
ええ。たまに看病したり、お昼を食べたりはしたけれど。
Well, wait since before noon. Well done.
いつもしていることだもの。
Come to think of it, you don't seem to be treating today as a holiday, locked up in your room and studying the whole time. Isn't that tough? Don't you think of taking a break?
勉強すべきことはたくさんあるの。
It might be true, but don't you go like, I want to go shopping, or even want to play video games or anything?
それよりも、しなくちゃいけないことがあるから。
I have my servant work, so it isn't as if I always see her, but normally it looks like Ojo doesn't play around. Study, attend school, study again. That's it in a nutshell. Maybe that's why there aren't any televisions on the premises. Well, it must be tough to keep a top rank at the academy.
学院の勉強もそうだけれど、他にマナーや立ち振る舞いの勉強もしないといけないでしょ？
Would you be used to something like that?
私は金本の娘だから、その名に恥じないようにちゃんとしないといけないの。そのためには日々の緊張感が大事なのよ。学院でもお屋敷でもどこでも人の目はあるんだから、気を抜くことなんてできないの。
That does seem to be true. But do you at least think it's okay to take it easy at home?
家にだって使用人がいるじゃない。そりゃセナや千秋には多少気を抜けるわ。でもそうじゃない人の方が多いのよ。
Is that how it works? I'm starting to get a little worried. But in that case, can't you take it easy on these grounds? The ones here are Tsukiyama and Minamoto. What is it?
あなたがいるじゃない。気を抜けるわけないでしょ。雇用者として、そして姉として、手本になるようにちゃんとしないといけないんだから。
Role model? Role model, huh?
何よ、その顔は。
Somebody who can't wake herself up, can't tie, can't even drink hot drinks.
猫舌は関係ないでしょ。それに、ネクタイだってもう結べるもん。
So you aren't denying the part about about mornings.
バカ、デリカシーがないんだから。
She peers at me with an irritated face. What a role model, putting on such a childish expression. Well, I think it's cute. But I really have seen your will to be a role model. So surprised me, your attitude to keep studying diligently.
そうでしょ。ほら、ちゃんとお手本になっているじゃない。
After you study diligently and graduate from the academy, could you be planning to get involved in the political marriage or something?
ええ、そうね。そうなるでしょうね。いずれはお見合いの話もあるでしょうし。
Asked that to tease her, but I didn't expect her to agree so naturally. Yep, that's right. Are you supposed to answer like this? Isn't this about your life?
どうかした？そんな変な顔して。
Oh, are you sure about that? Is that how you normally think in this society? You know, political marriages?
金本家の人間として普通のことじゃない？責任というか、なんというか。
Is that how it is? Something that can't be talked about so casually? Is it because I feel out of place here as a commoner? Because my sense of values is different? Something like that natural? Don't you find it odd?
別に。そんなこと、思っちゃいけない世界もあるのよ。
If you can think like that, does that mean you've never gone out with or fallen in love with anyone? Well, I guess you haven't gone that far, huh? Huh? Could it be you really have?
何よ、悪い？いけないの？それはいけないことなのかしら？
No, I didn't mean that. It isn't that you can't, but
けど、何よ。
nothing, forget it.
何よ。なんなの？いけない？私が誰かを好きになったことがないのがそんなにいけないことなの？別にいいじゃない。私が恋してないからって地球の温暖化に影響があるとでも？
My global warming. Like I said, it's nothing.
だいたいどうしてそんなことをわざわざ聞くのよ。それぐらい察しなさいよ。
In other words, you're a virgin.
バカー！信じられない信じられない！察しろって言ってるそばから何言おうとしてるの？
Sorry, I was sort of spacing out because of the fever.
嘘！絶対嘘！分かってて言ったでしょ！
No, really, I was spacing out.
こんな…
Joe's anger is such that I can't hear her teeth gritting. I never could have imagined an expression like this to emerge from her normal appearance. Maybe it's because she was so spent this morning, and now she's decided to take it out on me by yelling. Do you not like this kind of conversation?
嫌い。自分をバカにされることが好きなはずないでしょ？
I don't remember making fun of you. I didn't mean it in that way in the first place. That not only do you diligently study like so, but you can also carry out a conversation with someone without fabricating yourself.
あのね、一つ言っておくけれど、私は普段からこんな感じなの。あなたと話しているときは、なんだか怒りっぽくなるけれど、全然違うんだから。そこ、勘違いしないでよ。
Really? If you ask me, it seems like that expression of hers was just Joel carelessly acting childish. I placed down the bowl of noodles I finished eating. I'm having fun, though. If I'm acting as shooty, I have to put on a serious attitude. But speaking with you as my true self's fun. But I guess you don't agree, huh?
さっきから一体何を言ってるわけ？
I think it's wonderful that you're acting like such a diligent kanemoto. I do feel like I should learn from you. But it isn't really fun, is it? Why not try to live a more fun life?
楽しいって、そんなの別に。
Your eyes always have a stern look, like you're scowling.
別に、しかめてないもん。
Being serious can be good, but playing around is good too, right? Also, rather than scowling, it'd be much cuter if you wore a smile regularly.
言ってるそばからバカにしてる！
I'm not making fun of you. Didn't I say something like this earlier?
知らない！人のことをからかってないで寝なさい！ また熱が上がっても知らないわよ。
I wasn't trying to make fun of you, but you certainly are right. I'll try sleeping one more time. Good night.
おやすみなさい。
Something stuck to it. Don't really usually make that loud of noise. Having somebody nurse you like this. Sense of security is great. This isn't so bad. Wrapped in a pleasant scent and sense of security, I drifted into sleep once again. I don't remember having heard the soundtrack yet.
よく寝てる。今度は変な汗もかいてないみたいね。
Seems to have gotten considerably better, but small beads of sweat are dripping from his head nonetheless. While wiping it away, I contemplate his words earlier.
楽しみ。ね。
Although my life isn't exactly fun by any means, for him to go ahead and say that. But
それぐらいはしなくちゃいけないでしょ。やっぱり。
it's something I've decided myself. It's already settled I will go into a political marriage, so I can't decide against it. Whether I'll be happy or unhappy is a different problem. I don't have any complaints about that. I shouldn't have any complaints, but
なんだかもやもやする。
that feeling of depression, I stand in front of the mirror, peering into my face.
かわいい。かわいい。
Smile. Cute. If you said that, it means...
笑ってない普段は可愛くないってことじゃない。
I feel like he was making fun of me after all.
私、そんなに眉をもってしてるのかな。可愛くないかな。
もう起きられたのですか、藤島さん。
No, maybe it's just having a nightmare. Let's just lie back down. I'm gonna be honest. If I was him, I would be deathly afraid to wake up to the sight of Chiaki. Please don't surprise me so early in the morning.
それは申し訳ありません。ですが、これも私の仕事ですので、ご容赦を。
Oh, I see. While I was asleep, you were looking after me, huh? There's no way I could sleep in Ojo's room at night, let alone during the day. Having said that, there's also no way a sick person can be left alone. I suppose Minamoto undertook the job of caring for me at night then. Are you okay?
ご心配なく、適度に休眠はとっておりますので、体調に問題はありません。それよりも、藤島さんの方こそ体調はいかがですか？
Let's see. I feel like I've settled down quite a bit.
それは何より。では、熱を測っておきたいのですが、よろしいですか？
Oh, sure. As I lie in bed, she puts in the thermometer.
37度2分。微熱ではありますが、寝起きで計測していますし、今日もおとなしく寝ていただいた方がいいでしょう。
Nah, I think it's fine, but...
お気になさらず、休養が必要な時には休養を取る。これも仕事とお考えください。
In that case, well, I'll take you up on that offer. I will stay put for today again.
結構。
After I seem to want to leave the room, I shut my eyes and go back to sleep. Something smells kind of nice. What is this? I already know, but it's so pleasing. Uh-huh.
あ、起きたの？
Why am I in your room? That feels strangely heavy. I thought my sleeping meant that I was starting to get better. Don't tell me my fever has gone up again.
出歩かれると困るから、昨日みたいに私が面倒を見ることにしたの。
But I was sleeping in my room, right?
うん、それなら千秋が運んでくれたわよ。
You're kidding, right? I think she carried my body on her own. I didn't notice at all.
それはそうでしょうね。だって千秋が。
よく眠っていらっしゃるようですし、起こさないようにしましょう。お任せください。ここに口に当てると非常に眠くなる世にも不思議な布がございますので。
運んでくれたわ。
That sadistic maid! I feel heavy-headed because of drugs? Where'd you get that kind of joke in the first place? That damn woman? I mean, you can make chloroform yourself, if I remember correctly. I'm not gonna look up how you can make chloroform yourself, because they'll probably put me on a watch list. Anyways.
それで気分は大丈夫なの？
We're talking about the fever, there's no problem. I think my head is feeling heavy because of the drugs.
なら、食欲はあるのかしら。サンドウィッチをセナが用意してくれてるんだけれど。
Fine, I can eat. This must be because you nursed me to health.
そんな、見え見えの追従なんて嬉しくないわよ。
Well, it's true that it was the natural thing to say, but I really am grateful.
でも、セナみたいに料理をしたわけでもないし、大したことはできてないでしょ。
Even so, when somebody is sick, merely having somebody at one's side makes all the difference.
そういうものかしら。
It is. It's only because you were at my side that I was able to sleep so peacefully. Time feels longer when you live alone. Having somebody care for me like this makes me really glad. Also, this bed smells. That's put badly. It smells nice. I don't mean it. Wait. The smell just puts me at ease. Seriously, I didn't mean it in a weird way. It simply puts me at ease. It isn't like I was all or anything. Anyway, thank you.
別に大したことはしていないわよ。
Seriously and silently, she runs her pen across her notebook. This is enough for me, just being able to rest atop the bed, watching Ojo. But too much free time. I slept more than enough yesterday and this morning, so I can't sleep any more than that. Therefore, all I have to do is sit in the bed and watch Ojo. Free time. Scully really is diligent though. Not talking to anybody, studying like this day after day. I'm worried that her body will eventually break because of such diligence. Wait, was she studying all throughout yesterday? Would it be best to take a breather every once in a while? Scratch. Focused, aren't you? Not to have noticed my voice.
ごめんなさい。どうかした？お水？
No, that's not it. You've been facing the desk for so long. Why not take a short break? If you keep at it day after day like that, you'll end up burning out.
大丈夫よ。子供の頃からずっとしてきたことだもの。
That's why I'm worried. Having sealed yourself from the time you were a child. However, Ojo doesn't seem like one to obediently follow someone else's advice to take a break. Alright, up I go.
ちょっと、病人はおとなしく寝てなきゃダメじゃない。どこに行くのよ。私が代わりに行ってあげるから、あなたはそこで寝てなさい。
Well, I need to use the bathroom.
トイレ？それなら先に言いなさいよ。
Refreshing. After getting up and walking like this, I can tell once again my fever seems to be alright now. At this rate, I'll be able to return to my normal life starting tomorrow.
藤島さん、立ち歩いたりして大丈夫なんですか？
Bathroom, I'm feeling well though. I think I'll be able to return tomorrow.
それは何よりですね。
By the way, Tsukiyama, what's with that cardboard box?
これですか？私も内容物は知らないんですが、千秋さんが通販を利用されてたようで。
Worry. Mail order?
月に数回は何かを注文されているようですが。
What's inside? I'm just curious.
気にはなりますが、勝手に開けるわけにはいきません。本当、気にはなるんですが。
I'm also quite curious. If it's Minamoto's, who knows what could be inside? If it's something not particularly interesting, probably some hardcover Western books. Something more unexpected then. Perhaps a short romance novel. You must open it.
ダメですよ、そんなこと。
That's right, we shouldn't do such a thing.
はい。ほら、ここ、品名を見てください。精密機器と書いてあります。
What could that be?
見目麗しき、裏若き女性とはいえ、千秋さんも一人の人間なんです。そんな方が秘密の通販。しかも、品名は精密機器。
Senna just casually insinuating that Chiaki, like, orders, like, what did it say, like, once a month? A few times a month, even, so multiple times a month. That you buy sex toys multiple times a month.
中身は、千秋さんたら意外とハードです。
But at least she doesn't just think that Takumi is a fucking pervert. Surprisingly, I feel like she has a relatively hardcore appearance. I mean, just what exactly do you think she bought?
そんなことを言わせようだなんて、牛島さん、エッチです。そういうの、セクハラなんですからね。
No, it's because your delusions. It's because of your delusions that you labeled me a... If it were true, though, what the hell could it be? Erotic books, erotic DVDs, or little toys? Damn, these are entirely the stuff of... These are entirely the stuff of stealth packaging. The kind of men have in mind.
二人とも、一体どうしたのですか？
Minamoto.
藤島さん、寝ていなくていいんですか？
I was just heading to the bathroom for a bit.
千秋さん、通販が届いていますよ。来ましたか？ありがとうございます。
Minamoto unreservedly takes the box. Amazing. As I'd expected of an adult woman taking erotic things with such confidence. This is just an incidental question, but may I ask what is in this box?
これですか？これは、ダメですよ、藤島さん。そんなことを直接聞くだなんて。言えるはずないじゃないですか。千秋さんは女性なんですよ。そんな質問、いけないことです。
You're right, I apologize for something so bad.
どうも、
Asking something so
二
bad.
人とも勘違いしているようですね。この通販の品物は、卑猥なものではありませんよ。でも、精密機器や電子機器、もしくは PC パーツと書かれた通販は、やっぱり。
So it's delicate electronic equipment.
ですから違います。なんでしたらここで開けましょうか。こちらの方でしたら開けても問題はないでしょうし。
She doesn't mind, meaning it isn't something that we mustn't talk about. But in this woman's case, it's scary because it could possibly be dangerous drugs rather than erotic material.
ただのゲームです。ゲームですか？悠久なる時の外で？
Ah, the Otome series that came out some time ago. The overall series has been selling well, so it's popular enough to merit an event.
よくご存知ですね。
Because I had a part-time job at a video game store long ago. A fucking course he had! Ah! He was the entire thing keeping GameStop stocks up. But you, video game, huh?
何か？
Nothing, I was just surprised. Video game. An ultimate game, moreover. Alright, the fact that you have this means that you have more, correct?
ええ、ありますが、それが何か？
If you can, would you mind lending some to me?
それで、一体何をお貸ししましょうか？ラブマイスター、ドリームプラス、アイドルクラブ。どの恋愛シミュレーションゲームがよろしいですか？
Are you choosing dating sims?
え
What is that? No, letting out such a surprised voice isn't going to help.
そうですか。では、一体どのようなエロゲーをお探しで？
I told you, can you not decide for me? Wait, Minamoto. Seem to be well informed on etiquette and the like.
ええ、まあ、知識程度には、一流メイドですので。
Could be that inside this room you have,
あるわけないじゃないですか。バカなことを。
just like this is making me want an actual Chucky-Route. She gave an unbelievably sensitive reaction. No, wait, does she really have those? Now let's not try to pry any further. I wouldn't want others to dig around for erotic books in my home. Anyway, I would like to borrow a puzzle or fighting game. Also, it'd be better if it's light on beginners.
そうですか。それでしたら、こちらなどいかがでしょう。
This is fine. It seems simple even for a beginner. Thank you for allowing me to borrow
お
it.
貸しするのは構いませんが、ちゃんとおとなしくしておいてください。
I won't.
では、本体とモニタの方はこちらをお使いください。
Also may I borrow 2 controllers? Forcible break. Dalva, would you like to play some video games, Ojo?
何が、というわけなの？
I mean that even though my physical condition has gotten better, I've spent my time doing nothing in bed. I brought this from Minamoto.
千秋から？
Right, she told me if you behaved, then I could at least lend a game. So I thought, why not play together?
遠慮させてもらうわ。勉強しなくちゃいけないから。
But don't you study day after day? Wouldn't taking a breather every once in a while be nice?
だね。私は勉強するの。
Taking a break will up your efficiency in studying. Oh, I see. You're running away.
今、なんて言ったの？
He's utilizing her personality. No, it's no use. There's no way you would do something like gaming. That's why it's no use. Anybody would get frustrated after losing. Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't judge. That's right. It's no use.
誰も逃げるなんて言ってないでしょ。
Just as I thought, she gave Ryder into provocation. I thought it'd be a little harder, but she really is childish. Are you sure? You might regret it, you know?
その言葉、そっくりそのままお返ししてあげるわよ。
I'll make you eat those words!
その余裕な態度にイラつくわね。食らいなさい！
Uh-oh, that one worked. The inexperienced Ojo draws me into her special attack. However, I show her how easy it is to avoid. Then I sneak around and do my subsequent special attack. Sparing no time for my opponent to defend, I follow the attack up with a finishing blow. Wow! Echoes the character as he bounces along lifelessly.
また負けた。
If you don't have good timing with your special attack, you'll just give up your opportunity to strike.
相手にアドバイスをするその余裕が気に入らないわ。それに最後、わざわざあんな必殺技を使うだなんて。
Huh? It's cooler that way, it feels good.
見てなさいよ。次こそ勝ってみせるんだから。
Leaving studying at stock markets aside, it isn't so bad for me to do something like this. There's the fact that I had a part-time job at an arcade too, so I wouldn't lose to a beginner. After inputting a series of commands, my character spews fire from his mouth. The character Ojo is playing attacks with a jumping kick. However, because I hadn't executed an anti-aerial attack, I send her flying. The childish feelings she's expressing now are nothing like when she was studying earlier. Seems like her original self, what she bears during such times as when she wakes up. That said, if I leave her off in this tranced state, Ojo's stress will just pile up. Somehow if I receive an attack with good timing, I should be able to deliberately... Huh? The perfect moment Ojo fires her special attack. After receiving that blow, the HP of the character I'm playing rapidly depletes. She continues with a successive flow of attacks. Being able to guard, my character flies off into the distance, and the two letters KO are displayed on screen. Huh? I lost.
見たかしら？私のこの操作を。
You've defeated me, I underestimated you. Ojo then smiles like a child. The sweetness of that smile is inexplicably attractive to me. She was able to enjoy even a short respite, but I'm glad.
何よ、そのすべてを悟ったような微笑みは。もしかして、わざと負けたのかしら？
No, nothing like that.
なんか信じられない。その余裕の笑みは嘘っぽい。もう一度勝負よ。今度も勝って連勝してみせるんだから。
Sounds good to me. By the way, Ojo games are pretty fun, aren't they?
そうね。ちょっとした息抜き程度にはいいかもね。
Is that so?
だからどうしてそこで笑うのよ。私なんて軽くひねってやるってこと？
Well, something like that. Something like that. You won't get lucky a second time.
失礼ね。ラッキーじゃないわよ。実力よ。今から証明してあげるから。
If you can, I'd love to see you do so.
後悔させてあげる。絶対 に後悔させるんだからね。
Continue playing the fighting game with Ojo for a little longer. A little while longer. Whoops.
失礼いたします、泉様。
ああ、源くんか。どうかね。政宗とはどうなっている？
はい。政宗新海様とのアポイントは取っております。その後、代表取締役との会食が。
わかった。あのご老公をこちらの味方につければ、なったも同然なのだがな。
しかし、本当によろしいのですか、泉様。今回の話、成立。
わかっている、君の言いたいことは。しかし現状、一番有効な手段はこれだと私は思っている。
わかりました。泉様がそうおっしゃるのならば、出過ぎたことを言いまして。
いや、君の心配は当然のことだ。だがこれも、あかりちゃんにとって幸せなことのはずだ。ああ、そうだ。あかりちゃんといえば、例の誘拐事件は。
警察からの報告によりますと、単独の営利誘拐という報告を受けております。
もしかしたら例の件で脅迫しようとしたのかと思ったが、違うのか。
絶対にありえないというわけではありませんが、現状つながりは認められておりません。
そうか、わかった。それでは、下着泥の方はどうだ？
はい。そちらは完全に無関係のようです。裏には何もありません。つながりはないと思われます。借金のためにこのようなことをしていたようです。
違う！あかりちゃんの下着を盗むなど、処罰はどうなっているんだ？あかりちゃんの下着だぞ。私だって触ったことがないのに。こうなったらいくらばらまいても構わん。あちこちに圧力をかけて、絶対的終身刑にするぐらいのことは。
泉様、日本国に絶対的終身刑はございません。
源くん、そうやって私にいちいち電気を流すのはやめてもらえないかね。
正気に戻すにはこれが一番かと思いまして。
正気どころか死んだらどうするんだね。
ご心配なく、蘇生の手順は心得ておりますので。
君は本当優秀なメイドだな。
お褒めいただき光栄です。正面に車を回しますので、準備はお早く。
いや、君がしびれさせてくれたおかげで体がうまく動かないんだが。あと源くん、例の不正経理の件、調べは進んでいるかね？
Corporate fraud?
申し訳ありません。調べてはいるのですが。
連中、まだ政宗とのことには納得していないのだろう。
そのようです。今もいろいろと動いているようなのですが、なかなか尻尾をつかめず。
わかった。引き続きよろしく頼む。
かしこまりました。
ところで、この体はいつになったら動くのかね？
おそらく数分もすれば。
She just fucking leaves. I'm gonna go ahead and put a quick break in here. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. So I just got a copyright strike from Sprite because of Arcana Extra 1. So part 3 and 4 have been taken down, deactivated. However, it's a copyright strike, not a guideline strike, so I shouldn't be in trouble yet. Either way, so yeah. Apparently part 1 and 2 weren't though? Like they packaged 3 and 4 together and sent one copyright strike. Now that's nice, but at the same time that's kind of problematic because 1 and 2 aren't in there. Because now there's an option, there's a potential that they like bundle 1 and 2 together and send another one. I'll probably like go and attempt to contact Sprite to ask, hey, should I just like take down part 1 and 2 as well before you like send another strike? Like, I'm open to just like, if developers want me to take down parts, I will just take them down. Like, I'm not too fussed about that. Like, if they didn't want that on YouTube, my fault completely. I'm in the wrong here. I'll take it down. I just prefer if they like actually first asked me to take it down, and if I then moved on to active force, you know. Anyways, I'm sorry for having worried you.
いえいえ、病気が治って何よりです。
Also, the new episode of not Kekai Sensen. That's the wrong one. Jujutsu Kaisen. The new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen just went live. I started watching it while on my little break. Haven't finished it, of course, though. And I just gotta say, Todo is the best thing that happened to that fucking anime. I fucking adore Todo. Todo is great. Anyways,
もう大丈夫なのですか？念のために本日も休んで問題はありませんが？
nah, I'm really okay. I really am okay. My fever has gone down, and you allowed me to take it plenty easy yesterday.
そうですか。では、今日もいつも通りによろしくお願いいたします。
See, likewise. Yes, likewise.
それじゃあ、朝食の準備に行きましょうか。
Yes.
藤島さん、体調は戻ったんですよね。それでしたら、食事は私たちと同じで大丈夫ですか？
Yes, we can eat together.
わかりました。それじゃあ、今日は、ベーグルとサラダと、
I will go prepare the black tea.
よろしくお願いします。
Ojo-sama, you're probably sleeping like usual, so I'm coming in. So you are sleeping. Joel, please wake up soon. It's time for breakfast. She lets out her voice as her body lightly shakes. Then at last, Ojo rises while rubbing her eyes. But she's rubbing them around with both hands like a child sure is cute. Right on the mark. If you don't hurry up and get out of bed, Minamoto will get mad.
あなた、もう仕事に戻っていいの？
You're awake? Yes, thanks to your care, I have healed up already.
そう。それならよかった。
Now then, I will head outside.
ね
Yes?
また今度、息抜きしたいときは、付き合ってくれる？
Yes, of course. I'll beat you anytime.
いつか、その余裕の笑みを消してあげるわ！
In any case, it seems she enjoyed that breather, no doubt. Good
おはよ
morning.
う、金本くん。
ごきげんよう、金本くん。おはよう、シュリくん。
Good morning, Sanjo.
久しぶりだね。休みの間も元気してた？
Yes, I'm okay.
そっかそっか。そいつは何より。休みが明けて、また休んでたらどうしようって、ちょっと心配だったからさ。
And then she smiles lightheartedly. Seeing that, I feel a small pain in my chest. He's a good person, even if he does act a little like a suspicious old man, but an ordinarily good person nonetheless. Not just Sanjo, but Nagamitsu and Nagasone as well. It's just that I feel guilty because I can't explain my situation. I have to enjoy it if I don't want to be exposed. How about the others?
まやっちも長曽根くんもまだ来てないけど、多分大丈夫っしょ。おはよう。
Good
お
morning.
はよう、ひなたっち。休み中、どうだった？うん、普通に過ごしてた。
And like that, Sanjo and Kaniro continue conversing as close friends. Kaniro has also gotten quite familiar with her. At this rate, even if Shuri and I go back to the way things used to be, it seems like she will be able to get by just fine.
おはよう。まやちゃんおはよう。おはよう、まやっち。
Morning, Nagasone.
おはよ
Something wrong. Some of you seem different.
う。いや、ちょっと気になることがあってな。
Something that's been bothering you?
なあ、お前は気づいてないか？ 教室の外に怪しげな人影があることに。
Someone suspicious? Can't be another kidnapping attempt! But after the previous incident, the Academy security was supposed to be reviewed and reinforced. And yet...
あ、ほら。あそこ。見てみろよ。
As he says, I turn my gaze towards the area near the door of the classroom. And there I see... a girl.
あ、そうだ。
She's not in this class, is she? But she is wearing the right uniform. The Academy uniform.
別に俺だってあの人が侵入者だなんて思ってない。けど変だろう。考えても見ろよ。用もなくじっとあの扉のところにいるんだぜ。
Now you mention it, she has been standing there for some time.
しかし立ち去らない。かといって誰かに話しかけるわけでもない。あ？怪しいだろう。
Well, now that you mention it, I return my gaze to the girl standing by the door. Can I think of it? She's been staring in this direction for a while.
やっぱり金本もそう思うか。
Oh, but I think that might be because I'm looking at her, though.
いや、あながち間違いじゃないかもしれないぜ。
In other words, she has some business with us. Although I don't believe I am acquainted with her. I don't think there were any photographs of her in the documents I checked earlier. An unidentified party. In that case, there could be trouble if the conversations were to deviate and some others were around. I better not keep her waiting, huh?
どうした？
Nothing. If things turn bad, I'll call out to you.
ちょっと待って、俺も行く。
If possible, I'd like to go by myself, but suddenly saying I'll go alone would also be weird in this situation. Excuse me?
あの、
Could it be that you have some business with us?
別に何でもありません。
けど、さっきからずっと俺らを見てただろう。
気づいていらしたのですか？すみません、すみません。何でもありませんので、失礼いたします。
She ran away, saying only that when she grasps her skirt and lifts the hem while running, she really is one of Rokuroku Academy's Ojos. Leaving that aside, what was all that about?
あの反応。まさか。いや、断言するにはまだ早いか。
What is it?
わかんねえか？
Nah, not at all.
はっ。お子様だな、お前。
Like, Kotatsu's just over there. Yo, dense motherfucker, she likes you. For some reason, the expression reads that he knows something I don't. Well, that's fine.
どうかしたのか？
なんでもありません。お嬢。
Answering an ice birds, Nagazona returns to the classroom.
本当にどうかしたのか、金本くん。
Nah, not really. I don't think anything happened, but, I wonder what was with his change of attitude.
それでは今日の数学はここまでです。ちゃんと復習をしておいてくださいね。
I had it like this. I accidentally snapped it or something, causing it to almost fall down, and I caught it between my arms, so I had to use this to pull it out. So now it looks like I was like fucking, yes, weep, I will draw my sword. This class ends, everyone gets up from their seats. However, instead of turning noisy, the usual graceful atmosphere flows about, even during the break.
おい、金本。
What is it, Nagazona?
一緒に飯を食いに行こうぜ。
I don't mind, but, don't you usually eat with Nagamitsu?
今日はダメなんだとさ。女連中だけで昼食を取るんだよ。
So, you and I?
お前、他に約束でもあるのか？
I have no particular arrangements, but, you get lonely surprisingly easy, Nagasona.
なことねえよ。バカにすんな。別に俺は寂しくねえけど、お前が一人で食事するのが寂しいだろうと思って声をかけただけだ。
Dude, don't suddenly become a tsundere. It's kind of disgusting.
ただそれだけなんだからな。勘違いすんじゃねえぞ。
Aha, I see. When a man acts stubborn, it's not cute at all. I understand anyone, let's go to the cafeteria.
今日のメニューは何だろうな。その日入手した材料によって決まるからな。あんたは
Girl from this morning. She runs away like
お
before.
い、今の子見たか？
The person from this morning. You noticed as well, Nagasone?
当たり前だろう。普通に気づくけど、俺が気づくと逃げていったな。
Did you make a scared face or something?
お前、何を見てたんだ？あの顔は恐怖でこわばってたわけじゃないだろう。あれは、照れだな。
Embarrassment, you say? Now you mention it, I certainly feel as though her face reddened.
金本もそう思ったか？お前までそう思うってことは、やばいな。可能性が高まってきたか。
What's getting likely?
お前は本当にお子ちゃまだな。ここまで言えば普通は気づくだろう。
Is that right?
あら、とりあえず食堂に行くぞ。あっちで全部説明してやるよ。あれはズバリ恋だ。
Nagasone tells me that right after we finish ordering at the cafeteria. Love, you say?
そう、恋だ。あれは恋する乙女の反応で間違いない。しかも、恋した相手は、俺。
Something tells me that's not the case. You're making such an arrogant face.
参ったな。俺には、お嬢って人がいるのに。もう大切な人のために、
Whoops.
自分に恋を持っている人を傷つけるだなんて。
He's really into it. Considering that reaction, there definitely could be the possibility. On another note, are you going to reject her?
そりゃそうだろう。俺にはお嬢っていう大切な人がいるんだから。
But going by Nagamitsu's reactions, I don't think that seems to be the case. But I guess I shouldn't go and say that here.
あら、二人だけなんて珍しいわね。
That's all.
姉さんじゃないですか。今日はお一人で。
ええ、そうだけれど、姉さんはやめてもらえないかしら。
すいません。もしよければ姉さんも一緒にどうすか？男二人っていうのもわびしいんで。
そうね。食堂も混んでいるし、お言葉に甘えさせてもらうわ。でも、姉さんはやめて。
Saying that, Ojo sits down with us, and I quickly give my order to the waitress.
それで、一体何を話していたの？
ええ。それが、困ったことになりまして。
困ったこと？それって。
She glances in my direction for a second, making eye contact, responding to her gaze with a shrug of shoulders and convey that it's no big deal. Indeed, it seems there's a girl who fell in love with Nagasone.
この学院の女の子がってこと？
見知らぬ相手なんすけどね。モテる男は辛いですよ。はっはっは。
Apparently so!
そういえば、姉さんは告白とかされないっすか？
You're quite beautiful, Nison, so don't you receive confessions from a lot of people?
いくら企業の子息子女が揃ってるって言っとって学生なんだし、自由に恋愛をするやつだっているでしょうし。
そりゃ少しはあるわよ。
Oh, is that right?
あ、でも、すぐに断ったから、誰とも付き合う気なんてなかったし。
なるほど。理想が高いんすね。
別にそういうわけじゃないんだけれど。
It's like she'll be before, as a daughter of the Kanemoto, she'll end up in an arranged marriage, so she can't go and fall in love with
その
anyone.
時はどうやって断ってたんですか？
どうやってって、普通に。今、付き合うつもりはないってことを伝えたわよ。
やっぱり、そうっすよね。相手を傷つけることになったとしても、はっきり言うべきっすよね。
え？断るの？
そりゃそうっすよ。俺には、お嬢がいるんですから。
お嬢っ
Whoops.
て、長光さんよね。二人は付き合ってたの？そんな雰囲気全然ないように見えたのに。
They're not going out.
なあ！
Nesan, you can't say those things, no matter how hopeless it is. Please try to consider Nagasona's feelings.
そうなの？ごめんなさい。私ったら、うかつに余計な事実を口にしてしまって。
その申し訳なさそうな態度にさらに傷つくわ！
there, calm down now.
お前の声も聞こえてたんだぞ、金本。
It's just your imagination?
でも、見知らぬ女の子が好きになったんでしょ？それはつまり、十分魅力的な男性ということじゃないかしら。
That's right. Without charm of yours, Nagamitsu could be next.
ああ、そうか。本当にそう思うか？
No, no, no. Yes, I think so. The possibility exists. A possibility. Whoops.
そうね。可能性は誰にだって開かれているものね。可能性は。
可能性を強調してんじゃねえよ！兄弟揃っておちょくってんのか！
No, don't be absurd. I just thought I would encourage you. There is a possibility.
そうよ。可能性はあるわ。多分、きっとある、かしら。いや、あるといいかな、と思うけれど。それより、その相手は一体どんな方なの？
さあ、クラスも名前も知らないから。
But perhaps she could be in this cafeteria. Not really expecting anything and look back, forth. Oh, there she is. Over she is. She's looking over at us with red cheeks. There she is, that person.
え？ああ、本当だ。相変わらず、俺に熱い視線を送ってやがる。
Sorry to disappoint you, but she probably actually likes Shooty. Possibly even Shooty before before the body swap happened.
あの子？
Yes, that's right. As a fellow girl, what do you think of her?
確かに熱のこもった視線だとは思うわ。でも、あれ、本当にあなたに向けられた視線かしら？
もちろんっすよ。俺が話しかけたら、顔を真っ赤にして逃げたんですから。
Incidentally, she ran away twice already, in the morning and before we came to the cafeteria.
何なのかしら？私にはどちらかというと。
What is it?
別に、なんでもない。
Oh, the conflicting feelings coming. Having finished lunch, I returned to the classroom when somebody calls out to us. The girl who was staring at us in the cafeteria. Now she's standing before our eyes.
いや、どうかしたのかい？
Says Nakazone, donning a refreshing smile at a critical moment. So refreshing that it's like his teeth are
本
shining.
日は朝から大変失礼なことをいたしまして、申し訳ありませんでした。
いや、別に気にしちゃいないさ。
I think I just heard my brother scream in rage again.
変だと思われたでしょうが、それには理由がありまして。
その理由というのは？
それは、以前から、あなたのことをお慕い申し上げておりました。
Nakazone has been wearing such a smug grin as if saying,
ですから、これを読んでいただけませんか？よろしくお願いいたします。
Saying that, the girl presents the letter with embarrassment. For my own eyes. Eh?
私の気持ちをしたためております。よろしくお願いいたします。金本くん。
Yep. Mm-hmm. So that letter there, it's for me? You're making some kind of mistake?
はい、そうです。ご迷惑でしょうか？
No, of course not, but, that was unexpected. I never would have thought the confession would be to me. Nakazone was so confident too, so I didn't even consider such a thing.
この手紙、よろしくお願いいたします。お返事、お待ちしております。それでは。
Yes. Saying only that, the girl runs away. All that's left is my confused self, letter in hand. And his self-confidence having been shattered into phantasmal pieces. Nakazone. Just... He was just filled with confidence. This feels dangerous. A heavy atmosphere, far too heavy, and I can't think of anything to say as a follow-up. I'm sorry.
さすがにこれは笑えないわ。
だからそういう申し訳なさそうな態度に傷つくんだよ
While emitting what sounds like a cry of pathos, he runs off. Should I run after him in this situation?
ラブレターをもらったあなたが勘違いしていた彼を？
What a merciless final blow.
彼のことは時間に解決してもらうのがいいんじゃないかしら。
I agree.
それより、手紙、どうするの？
Like, I'll be honest, all I could think about with the... Love Kanemoto! All I could think with that line was that one... Fuck! Now I want it! Like, all I could think about was that one scene in Yakuza Kiwami 1 where Majima is just like approaching Kiryu, like just like basically just predating slightly, just in the fucking in the fucking baseball bat in the batting cages. Like, it's just like, I've been waiting for you. Give me a chance. Just like this does a little monologue. And suddenly gets hit with a fucking baseball and starts laughing. Everyone else in the family starts laughing except for one guy. He's like, laugh, you fucking moron! Starts beating him to fuck with a goddamn baseball bat. I agree.
それより、手紙、どうするの？
Indeed, what should I do? Let's see, the value of x comes from here, and I plug it into this equation here. That's no good, I can't concentrate on studying at all. Dinner is over, and having finished my work, I'm doing school review, but I'm not making a lick of progress. What's bothering me is the envelope placed on the edge of the table, on the desk. On the front is the addressee, Kanemoto Shuri. On the back, the sender's class and name written in pen. Wow, such good handwriting. Moreover, a faint smell of flowers comes from the letter. She must be a shy person, prone to worry, raised as an ojo from a young age. If, hypothetically, this were addressed to me, I think it'd be very honored. I'd have to be very honored. But the main reads Kanemoto Shuri, and I'm Fujishima Takumi. Taking a look at the contents would be a breach of due manners. But I have to give a proper response. The girl was serious about the confession after all. Guess I'll go consult Shuri tomorrow. Her chibi arts are, like, the chibi art for her is fucking adorable. No way, I think Shuri would get a confession. Well, but right now, Shuri isn't the one who... That girl, she had a very graceful feel to her. And an adult-like feel with the way she stood in the hallway. I'm sure she's been living that sort of life since she was born. Why is this bothering me? The one who received it was Shuri, not me. Well, she was kind of pure Joe that you would expect from that academy. She was a shy person with a ladylike demeanor. Also, her hair was long and black, without any synthetic additions or anything. Yes, she had a sweet air to her. What will I do? Oh, on that topic I have to consult him about it. Sorry, will we be near where Shuri is on the way home? The person who received the confession is really Shuri after all. I think it'd be bad if I went and gave an answer on my own. And if the young woman were actually Shuri's sweetheart, we'd end up in a pretty delicate situation. Therefore, I thought I would pass this letter on to Shuri. Sorry for the trouble, thank you. The letter was written for Shuri. I wouldn't look at it myself. I shouldn't look at it myself.
ちろんいい意味でですよ。そういう気遣いができるのは素敵なことだと思います。
Is that so? I think it's pretty normal.
そっか。そうよね。これは首里に向けられたものなんだから。私が気になるのも当然なのよ。だって弟のことなんだから。そうよね。
あかり様？
そうよ。私は姉、首里は弟。だからこんなに気になってモヤモヤしてたのね。
Excuse me, Ojo?
何かしら。
Are you okay? It looks like you were muttering It looked like you were muttering something.
別に何でもないわ。気にしないでいいから。
Something feels off. Good morning.
おはよう、金本くん。
What is this all of a sudden? Something the matter?
隠しちゃってもそりゃこっちのセリフだよ。
Excuse me?
告白されたんしょ？長曽根くんから聞いたよ。もうキスしました？それともそれ以上のことまで？
Yeah, haven't. I mean, if you have questions, there should be other ones to ask. Why start with something that deep?
それじゃあ相手は巨乳？貧乳？どっち？
What would you do if I told you?
いや、相手の見た目のことならそんなに踏み込んでないかなって。
Why is it that you only asked about the breasts?
いやー、やっぱりデザイナーの卵としては一番気になる部分なんだよね。
How about tall? Short? That's rude to actual designers.
告白ってどんな感じでされたんですか？恋文を渡されたってのは聞いてるんだけど。
How did I feel? First of all, if you heard it from Nagasone, wouldn't he know?
無理。なんだか知らないけど、彼はあそこで飲んだくれてるから。
んだバラ女がなんだ俺にはお嬢が
こてつ、教室で叫ぶとうるさい。
お嬢
What a dreadful sight. So that's what it's like to see a man with a broken pride drink himself into a stupor. Where did those drinks even come from?
あれ？ただの清涼飲料水だよ。ほら、彼の実家の。ただの清涼飲料水であんなに用だなんて。よっぽど辛いことがあったんだろうね。
そう、恋だ。あれは恋する乙女の反応で間違いない。しかも恋した相手は俺。笑えよ金本。
I was crying. It was great at an embarrassment, because he was filled with confidence, not a shard of his regular buffoonery remained. Well, let's not try to touch upon the subject of painful memories.
でもそれなら、金本くんのは辛い思い出じゃないよね。というわけで、吐いちゃいなって。
You know, it isn't as though I can do something like that. I'm happy to see that I'm admired, but I can't make some pretentious display of it. It would be rude to her as well.
意外と正論で返された。そりゃ確かにそうかも。いや、ごめん。おいちゃん、ちょっと調子に乗りすぎたね。相手の気持ちを踏みにじるようなこと。ごめんなさい。
Oh, no, if you understand, then...
でもせめて、相手が巨乳か貧乳かだけは教えてくれんかね。
Again, though, what would you do if I told you?
でも、ちょいちょい。
Yes? I bring my face to Kunira as she beckons me towards her.
でも、本当にどうするんですか？先輩、付き合っちゃうんですか？
Who can say I'm a body double right now, so it depends on how Shooty feels.
そっか。
What, something wrong?
いえ、ただ、もし付き合うとしたら、僕とは遊んでくれなくなるのかなって。
My girl's not gonna go and cut off all my friends and relationships.
じゃあ、今まで通り、一緒ですか？
As much as possible.
そっか、よかった。シュリ君、今はまだ言えないことは理解してるけど、いつかは紹介してくれるのかな？
Good question. In the case that we do end up going out, I will introduce you then.
なら、いっか。今日のところは諦めよう。
Now then.
どうせ、俺はピエロさ。笑えよ
こてつうるさい。
I don't know what I should do. Follow through or leave it alone. To be honest, I don't really want to get involved. Oh, he's my friends, I guess I have to follow up somehow.
やあ、お待ちしてました、匠さん。
How you doing, Shooty?
ええ、よくなりました。この調子でリハビリを早く始めたいですね。
バカなこと言わないで。今ここで無茶したら入院が長引くかもしれないでしょ。
そうですよ。お医者様の言うことをちゃんとお聞きください。
Well, you'll have to put up with it for about another 2 months. I get what you feel like. I get that you feel like you're in a hurry, but you have to be patient.
ええ、そうですね。それで、今日はどうされたんですか？何か相談があるとか。
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I'd like you to read this. Take up the letter from my bag. Shooty takes it with feeble movements, likely the result of his many surgeries. He's not immediately gonna like register that that's like like a letter that it was given to him because a girl addressed it to Shooty.
これはラブレターですか？あれ、しかも僕。
Popular guy, aren't you?
どうでしょう。病弱な部分しか見せてなかったのに、モテる要素はないと思うんですが。
You know this person?
いえ、存じ上げませんね。同じクラスでもないようですし。
Which means she's just some girl who was always looking at you from a distance.
まだちょっと信じられませんけど。
Shooty opens the envelope with dubiety. He takes the letter inside and begins running his eyes down it slowly.
なるほど。
You read it? So what should I do about the reply?
付き合うの？シュリ。
そうですね。この手紙の返事は。
My answer for this letter is, it's not my fucking business. She clearly stated that she fell in love with something that you did, so this is on you.
匠さんにお任せします。
Excuse me?
ですから、匠さんがこの方に返事をしてあげてください。
No, hold up. There's something wrong there.
そうですか？僕は別に変だと思いません。相手のことを考えるなら、匠さんが返事をすべきです。
え？それって。
一体、どういうことでしょうか？
この手紙を読んでもらえば、僕の言いたいことが分かってもらえると思います。
He hands me the letter. I slowly read the stationery taken from within the envelope. And on that piece of paper are feelings written for Shooty in neat handwriting. I would like to express my affection for you. Your gentle face, the expression of enjoyment you seem to have when spending time with friends. I found myself drawn to all of it. If possible, I would like to be closer to that face, and I would like you to show it only to me. With various adornments or sentences, it was written like that. This truly isn't a love letter for Shooty.
いえ、それはありえませんよ。だって僕はずっとここに入院していたんですから。
But
友達との楽しそうな表情とありますけど、寂しいことに僕は友達を作れるほど学院に通っていません。かろうじて話せるのは三条さんぐらいです。手紙にはいろんな表情が魅力的とあります。その魅力的な表情をしているのは僕じゃなく匠さんです。
Wait, but this is still bad. You're still gonna have to return one day.
その時はその時に考えます。その方の好きな人は匠さんですから。だから匠さんが決めてください。もし付き合うとなれば僕は応援しますよ。
But still, I feel like this responsibility has just been pushed on to me. The music just suddenly cut off there. What the fuck? Anyways.
手紙にはいろんな表情が魅力的とあります。その魅力的な表情をしているのは僕じゃなく匠さんです。その時はその時に考えます。その方の好きな人は匠さんですから。だから匠さんが決めてください。
Shuri's words echo in my head. This is strange. The love confession was aimed at Shuri, so it should be bothering me as his older sister, yet.
なんだか余計に気になってきた。
It wasn't aimed at Shuri though. It's literally like aimed at Takumi. If it isn't Shuri, then there's no need for me to worry as an older sister. It shouldn't be bothering me, yet.
やっぱり男の子としては嬉しいのかしら。女の子に告白されて嫌な気はしないわよね。それにすごく可愛らしい人だったし。
That's the case. I'm sure he's happy about that letter. I bet he reads it over and over again, smiling and giggling alone.
何よ、何なの？どうして私がモヤモヤして向こうはニヤニヤするの？納得いかない。そもそも私がこんな気持ちになる理由なんてないのに。
That's right. Yeah, my brother's not the one in that place anymore. So it doesn't concern me.
もう気にするのはやめよう。はい？
It's me. Can I come in?
ちょっと待って。いいわよ。
Excuse me.
何？どうかした？
Well, I was just wondering what to do about this.
何が？
You know, the confession business. Shuri told me to decide, but honestly, I'm put out.
どうして私に相談するのかしら？自慢？
Joel feels kinda scary. Did I say something to offend her? Not even a minute has passed since I entered the room, though.
好きにすればいいんじゃない？シュリだってそう言ったでしょ？
I can't just go ahead and do that. My reply won't affect only me. And on top of that, it's Shuri's relationship, not mine.
なら断れば？
Yeah, that's the problem here. Even if I reject her, I still want to try to avoid as much as want to avoid as much as possible hurting her feelings. So in order to do that, I was wondering what I should do.
どうすればって。だからどうして私に聞くの？
I mean, you've been confessed to before, so don't you have a trick or two up your sleeve? If that's the case, I thought I might as well get some good advice.
そうね。そうよね。私の方が経験者だものね。そういうことなら相談に乗ってあげるわ。
What kind of expert does dabbling with the opposite sex make you? That aside, somebody younger than you having somebody younger than you assume that kind of attitude. What's with the sense of defeat?
そうね。まず傷つけずに断るのは無理なんじゃないかしら。
Of course, unrequited love will hurt her.
だから下手な希望を残さない方がいいと思うわ。
I see, but I have to keep my identity concealed, meaning I'd better have an excuse that can't be confirmed.
大丈夫？問い詰められてもごまかしきれる？
I'll probably be alright.
本当に？心配だわ。心配だから練習でもしておいたら？付き合ってあげるわよ。
Well, Scott just reject saying I've already accepted that as a son of the Kanemotos. I will one day have an arranged marriage, so I cannot start dating you in good conscience, only to know that I will later down the line potentially hurt your feelings. Just bullshit your way through like that. I say just bullshit your way through like that a lot in this game, don't I? I wonder if I said that a lot in Hello Goodbye as well. Even though there he actually did usually act smart when it came to his spy business. They usually didn't actually catch on to him at all. Like, if anything, the one time somebody caught on was because she explicitly got sent there because she thought he was an agent. Like, she was explicitly sent there and had to observe him. And then she fucking sucked at it. Anyways, practice to reject a confession. Practicing how to confess is one thing, but practicing how to reject a confession feels especially strange. But, well, she did propose it. In that case, I accept.
わかった。それじゃ、私をあの子だと思って断ってみて。手紙読んでいただけましたか？
Yes, I did.
手紙にもしたためましたが、私、あなたのことが好きですから、
Whoops.
お返事を聞かせていただけないでしょうか？
What's up with this? I know this is practice, but my heart is beating like crazy. Could it be because Joe is playing the role and she seems different from usual? Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
私と、お付き合いをしていただけませんか？
Yes, I accept.
って、ちょっと OK してどうするのよ
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I forgot that I was practicing to reject her. I was so caught up in the scene, and I thought, if it were Ojo. Come to think of it, this is acting. Just acting.
ったく、これじゃ私がバカみたいじゃない。
I'm making myself look like an idiot. No, I didn't mean to. One more time. Once more, please.
今度はちゃんとしてよ。私、あなたのことをお慕いしております。ですから、お付き合いをしていただけませんか？
What? Someone come in. I'm sorry, I am not able to go with you. I already have somebody I like, so I'm very sorry, but... Something like that? Should be alright. So I think, looking at Ojo. For some reason, she makes some sort of complicated, grief-stricken face. Huh? I was no good? I tried to convey my honest feelings.
大丈夫。今の感じなら、ちゃんと断れると思う。
I see. Good. And this scene, like, she's gonna actively want to confess at one point, but this scene will actively stop her. Just like, I already know what it feels like to be rejected when it isn't actually me confessing. What's it gonna be like if I actually confess and he rejects? Thank you very much. I will return to my room now.
ちょっと待って
Yes?
さっきの、やっぱりなんでもない。気にしないで。
Is that so? Well, good night.
おやすみ。
Thus, I watched his back until he left the room.
好きな人、いるの？
I couldn't ask him. I have no place asking him about that love letter business in the first place. I already have somebody I like, so I'm very sorry, but... Thump. My heart races just thinking about it. Somebody he likes. Do you say it for the rejection, or does he really have somebody he likes? What could it be? But even Fujijima is a student of a certain age. It's no mystery that he said he likes someone.
というより、それが普通なのよね。そうよね。もう、私が気にしても仕方ないじゃない。あの人は弟と似てるだけの人。だから、私には何の関係もないのよ。今日はもう寝ちゃおう。
And rejection. I'm sorry, I appreciate your feelings, but I already have someone I like. I'm truly sorry, but I cannot be in a relationship with you. She appears shocked by my reply, but keeps her composure nonetheless.
ですか。残念です。
I'm
謝
really...
らないでください。仕方のないことです。金本くんに好きなお方がいらっしゃるかもしれないのは承知の上でしたから。正直におっしゃっていただきありがとうございます。すっきりいたしました。
She really is a considerate person. Pain runs through my chest. Lying to such a naive and honest person, I can't help but feel sorry for her.
最後に一つだけ。 教えていただけませんか？
If it's something I can
そ
answer.
の金本くんが好きなお方はどのようなお方なのでしょうか？
はい
あ、いえ、別にお名前などをお聞きしたいわけではなく、雰囲気などを。
Just like you say. Well, that
Yeah.
person is.
申し訳ありません。未練がましいですね。お忘れください。今の質問はありがとうございました。それでは、失
It's
礼
gotta
いた
make
し
him
ます。
think, though. It's gotta make him think. She's gone. I feel kind of lonely. The addressee of my love letter is somebody else, and I declined without even time to savor it. Finally, I have that rejection scene admired by a friend. How about that? I can see you there.
あれま、気づいてたの。にゃはは。ごめんなさい、つい。私としては、こういうことはしたくなかったんだが。
何が気に入らねえんだよ。あんな可愛い人を振るなんて。
姉として弟のことが心配だっただけなんだからね。それだけなんだからね。
Like, all four of them are gonna look over at her like, wait, when did you get here?
メイドとして、
あ
あかり様に付き従うのはお仕事ですので。
Like, it's just a fucking slew of excuses. Even this and Tsukiyama. What on earth are you all doing?
だから、姉の義務というか、弟を心配しただけよ。
I'm not some exhibition. You should take other people's feelings into account.
違うよ。勘違いしてるっしょ。ちょっと通りがかったから見ちゃっただけ。そうそう、通りがかっただけなんですってば。
Oh?
ふにゃ。怖い。金本くんが稀に見ない怖さだよ、まことちゃん。これは意外な威圧感。とにかく、ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
すまない。こんなことをしてしまって。
すみません、シュリ様。
ごめんなさい。ただやっぱり、気になったから。
Jeez.
俺はいいじゃないか。あんな道化を演じたんだから、これぐらいのことをしたって。
I should be the one getting mad at you! Well, leaving that aside, please don't spread any rumors. If this incident were to get around and turn to a rumor, I would never be able to apologize enough to that girl.
わかってる。ここで見たことは口にしない。
他言はしません。胸の奥にしっかりしまっておきます。それぐらいの常識はあるさ。
You sure? You sure you have that much common sense? You're absolutely sure you have that much common sense? Because I don't fucking believe it for a goddamn millisecond. First of all, I think you stopped using common sense the moment you started peeking. Jeez, without any energy to continue this, I go back to the classroom with everyone.
それじゃあ、あかり様。私も教室に戻らせていただきますね。あかり様？
ねえ、セナ。あの後、なんて言ったと思う？
あの後ですか？どの後でしょう？
だから、さっき彼が説明しようとしてたじゃない。好きな人のこと。
おっしゃってましたね。途中で止まってしまいましたが。
だから、あの後、一体どんな人を言うつもりだったのかなって。
Is Senna gonna catch on? Something tells me she isn't, actually.
確かに気になりますね。藤島さんの好きな人。いても不思議はないと思いますが。
そうよね。ごめん、変なことを言って。私も
Okay, I
教
think
室
she's
に
gonna
戻るわ。
actually catch on.
あかり様？
Come on! Think, Senna! Well, that person is... I wonder what words were going to come after that. Feeling depressed again.
ああ、もう中途半端な言い方するから。
What would come after those words is what's bothering me. That's the cause of this indescribable depression, no doubt. If you're gonna say something, then just say it clearly! Joe, it's morning. To the usual knocking on and shouting through the door. I'm coming in, okay? Then, as usual, I turn the knob to open the door. However, the response is different from
どう
usual.
ぞ。
Today too, huh?
おはよう。
Good morning. In contrast to usual, Joe is awake. Not only today, but every day since the weekend. I've never witnessed such a sight until now. Did something happen?
何が？
Well, weren't you awake before I came in here? She usually puts on the unintentionally sexy, ooh, ah voice. It doesn't seem so early in the morning compared to when I get up. Why have you been getting up early recently?
早く起きたというか、眠れなかったというか。
Couldn't sleep? Something's still worrying you.
あなたのせいでしょうか。
Huh?
別に何でもない。
But it's worrying me that you're failing to sleep to that extent. I can listen to what you have to say, you know?
話を？それじゃあ、あのね、あなたの、好き？
My like?
やっぱり何でもない。いいから気にしないで。
Joe is weird. Anyway, I'll set your tea down here. Please get dressed quickly and come down.
わかってるわよ。
Now, please excuse me. You fucking bitch! You made me yawn!
寝不足ですか、あかり様。
ちょっと、あまり眠れなかったの。
大丈夫ですか？念のために学院はお休みした方がいいのでは？
平気、心配しないで。少し眠気があるだけだから。もし辛くなったら、その時は正直に言うわ。
約束ですよ。
わかってる。
Tsukiyama should get into uniform soon or you'll be late.
いけない。それではあかり様、失礼しますね。
Me too. So what the hell is she down about? Has to be pretty serious if she's losing sleep over it. Alright, I wish I could help her. I zip up my uniform while thinking. It really is made of a nice fabric. I know how much it'd go for in a clothes shop.
藤島さんも着替え終わったんですね。よかった。私のせいでお待たせしなくて。
Tsukiyama, you get changed surprisingly quickly. Isn't it difficult to change out of that maid uniform?
頑張って急いでいますから。
I, on the other hand, still have my fair share of troubles putting on the butler uniform. Huh?
どうかされました？
Your ribbon is crooked. Don't move, please. Alright, there you go.
ありがとうございます。お恥ずかしい姿を見せてしまいまして。
No, not a problem.
じー。
What is it?
別に、なんでもない。
お待たせいたしました、あかり様。あかり様、ネクタイが歪んでますよ。
Tsukiyama then rearranges the tie in a familiar manner. You said you can fix it on your own now, but you've still got a ways to go.
うるさいわね。行くわよ、セナ。
You don't have to get so angry. She looks sort of cranky. Is it because she didn't get enough sleep? Morning, Nagomitsu.
おはよう、金本くん。
He's gotta make things, gonna do things that could be interpreted as him being close to all the other characters that have a route. And Aki's gonna be there for every single one of them. He's just gonna like... I'm going to end him.
お姉さんも、月山さんも、おはようございます。おはよう。
おはようございます。
Take it easy, Nessa. Tsukiyama.
授業、頑張ってください。
Did you do the homework today?
じ
With the sound of the bell signaling the end of the morning classes, everybody starts to leave the classroom. However, because of the subsequent war over cafeteria items doesn't exist at this academy, it isn't very boisterous. Well then, let's go get lunch too. Ah! I said it to you over and over again, haven't I? I'm your classmate, not your senpai, Kunihiro.
それは、その。でも、まずは口で言ってくれてもいいじゃない
Haven't I told you countless times before? Those who don't understand with words must be taught to their body.
ブー、まるで僕を動物みたいに言って。
You do have the feel of a puppy.
それ、褒めてる
Well, yes, of course. Not really.
ひどいです
I'm kidding. I pet the angry Kunihiro's head as I speak. She goes quiet after I do. She even seems to enjoy it. It's making me think she really is a puppy. As an apology, I'll treat you to lunch today.
何言ってるんですかここの昼食は無料なのに。
I'm in the mood. Anyway, let's go. Huh? As I motion to leave the classroom, I find old Joel shooting a glance with half-closed eyes through the door. What's she doing here? Hold on. Actually, I probably shouldn't, since there's a chance that it'll get copyright struck. But hey, I just need to... not copyright struck, but copyright claimed. Actually, it might actually be struck. I'll just look up the fucking lyrics. It's just like he just looks over to the door, so suddenly he starts hearing every bet you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. He just like fucking starts sweating like, help, 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 help! Just panic! Panic! Nesan, what's the matter? Do you need me for something?
いいえ、別になんでもないわ。それじゃあね。
Huh? Hey?
おにゃ一体何だったんでしょうね
Who knows? I have no clue. She sort of seems to have the same attitude as she did this morning. Seriously, what's the matter? Didn't Joe seem sort of strange today?
やっぱり藤島さんもそう思いましたかそんなに変だったのですか
She kept staring at me like something was up. At lunch and even in the classroom, she left like that without saying anything. She seemed quite grumpy too.
何かあかり様を怒らせるようなことをしたのですか
Nothing comes to mind. I was just talking to Kunihiro at lunchtime. When it comes to Ojo, she is more likely to say things without holding anything back.
それは確かにそうですね
Really, I wonder what's wrong. Does she hate me or something? Oh, that's the moment Senna noticed. That's the moment Senna realized. I feel so irritated. It's so frustrating. It's not just my chest hurting, but every day. Every day since last week, to be honest, I've been feeling terrible.
好きなんだろう。
That's all I'm thinking about. I don't mean it in a weird way or anything. After all, as the employer, I should want to know about the person I hired. No, it isn't that weird. Isn't that? It isn't that weird a thing to do. Yeah, that's right.
もし好きな人がいるとしたら、それなりの対応してあげないといけないし、場合によっては応援も。
Throb. Something is grating in my chest.
しないといけないんだから。
By the mouth it, my chest grates even more. I'll be the one to support him and assuming our lives continue the way they have until now. Sanja Makoto. It's hard to think it could be her. She has that personality, like she thinks of her friends as of the same sex more than those of the opposite sex.
そういう関係の方がいいっていう人もいるわよね。
I'm sure I can't pursue a relationship like that. There's also Kunihiro Hinata. He had relations with that girl from the school he had previously attended, didn't he? Since the day she transferred, they seem to be getting along pretty well.
私よりもずっと長い時間を一緒に過ごしてきたんだろうな。
As far as classmates are concerned, there's Nagamitsu Maya too. Top of the class academically. Got to think of it. She said she can't make friends, and he helped her out a lot.
席か。私みたいに必死に勉強しなくても頭がいいのね。
There's even Senna, with a little housework, has that girlish side of her. And that chest.
男の人ってよく言われるみたいに本当に大きな胸が好きな
Hey,
の。
don't worry, your titties are quite large as well.
今朝だってセナのリボンには気づいたくせに私のネクタイに気づかないなんて。きっと胸を見ていたからね。
Can't believe it. That guy's gross. Still, when you compare our chests, the difference isn't very favorable.
いやでももしかして千秋が好きなんてことは？もしそうなんだとしたらド M？ そんなの千秋にかなうはずがないじゃない。
Like, Sena's just next to her, like... that's fine. No, it's not certain that Fujishima's a masochist. Yeah, right, even if I came to that conclusion, it's not like the one he loves would have to depend on that fact. Hypothetically speaking, it could even be that Nagasone Kotetsu from his class.
俺を満足させられるのはお前だけだ。もう話さない。どんな困難だってお前のためになら。
It's gonna awaken something there, isn't it?
俺はお前のことだけを愛してる。だから頼む。今夜は帰らないでくれ。ずっと。
Oops.
いやさすがにこれはないわよね。
But if there really is somebody like that, then I have to support him.
あかり様。
セナ何？
失礼しますね。
一体どうしたの？
いえ、ちょっと気になりまして。大丈夫ですか、あかり様。藤島さんも心配なさってますよ。ご様子が変だって。
あの人が私のことを？
はい。どこか調子が悪いんですか？
別にそんなことはないけれど。ねえ、セナ。例えばなんだけれど、とある男の子が異性と喋ってるのが気になるのってどう思う？
そうですね。難しい質問ですが、どう気になるかによって違うんじゃないでしょうか。
それってどういうこと？
例えばですね、何を話しているんだろうですとか、仲がいいのかなと思う場合と、苛立ったり、自分だってその人と喋りたいと思ったり、喋っている相手と自分を比較してみたり。そういう場合では全然違うと思います。
それじゃあ、もし仮にだけれど、
Just hypothetical.
後者だった場合は？
それは嫉妬です。つまり、その異性の方に恋をしているんじゃないでしょうか。
恋だなんて決めつけるのはどうかしら。だってほら、恋以外にも気になる理由はあるでしょ？
確かにありますが、自分と相手を比較するのは恋だと思いますよ。その位置に自分がつきたいという願望ではないでしょうか。
そんなこと。
はは
Sena's got it!
何よ、その目は。
あかり様、何か悩み事があるのでしたら、いつでもお話しください。
This is Sena saying, like, I figured you out 100%, but I'm still gonna make you come up to me and ask for advice.
私は いつでもあかり様の味方ですから。
That goes blurry at Senna's bombshell statement.
好き？私が藤島さんのことを？違う。絶対に違うんだから。だって顔なんてシュリーと同じなのよ。弟のことを好きになるなんてありえないわよ。そんな姉なんているわけない。
Yeah, here's the thing. You're not in love with your younger brother. You're in love with your older butler.
大体あの人エッチで変態だし、私のことを子供みたいにバカにして、そのくせ真面目で一生懸命で、笑うと可愛いって。
that shit fucking derailed quickly. And he called me cute. I was happy. He said it a while ago, but at that time my heart didn't throb like this. Yet now, when I think of shooting, nothing happens. But when I think of him, my chest starts pounding.
私の中でどうしてこんなに違うの?
Am I in love with him? That's not. The sound of a knock brings me back to my senses.
はい、今度は何?
Did Senna come to say something again? Oh, it's me. Is now a good time? Why him? Why now? Could Senna have told him something? Can I come in for a bit?
大丈夫よ。
Pardon the intrusion then.
どうしたの?
Well, Josie has been peering at me since the moment I entered. She's still grumpy? Oh, I brought this. I present the cup I'm holding to Ojo. Steam rises, carrying the delicate fragrance of milk, and Ojo's eyes blink incessantly.
何これ?
Hot milk. Something's been bothering you, right? I may not be the best person to consult, but I can do this much. I heard that drinking hot milk makes for good sleep.
これ、私に?
Yeah, it's a special make of mine. I learned it from a coffee shop I used to work at.
ありがとう.
Drink this and rest easy. I'll take care of the cup tomorrow morning. You can just leave it on that table. Well then, good night.
おやすみなさい.
藤島さん、どうかされたんですか? もうお部屋で休んでいるものだと思ってたのに。
Oh, well,
藤島さん、
yes, what's wrong?
厨房に片付いていない鍋があるのですが、どういうことでしょうか。藤島さんも毎日大変だとは思いますが、仕事はちゃんとしていただかないと。
I'm sorry, I was using it just a moment ago.
こんな時間までお鍋を使っていたんですか?
It seems like Ojo is having trouble sleeping, so I decided to make a special hot milk of mine to help her.
ホットミルクですか?
Watch Sina immediately misunderstand.
特製のホットミルク。藤島さん特製のミルク。なんてものを作ってるんですか？藤島さんにそのような性癖があるだなんて。あかり様が藤島さんが自らの体で作った特製ミルクを。
You have the thoughts of an old man! Why'd you react only to special and milk?
だってそんなの言えませんよ。藤島さんエッチです。
I'd rather not hear that coming from you.
それじゃ違うんですか？藤島さんの特製ミルクじゃないんですか？
It's no disgusting beverage like that. I just added a little something. It's something normal that everyone puts in.
なるほど。睡眠剤ですか?
No. That's something that everyone puts in?
それならば確かによく眠れる飲み物ですが、あまり薬に頼るのは感心できませんね。
Are you saying you used some suspicious drug to put me to sleep before?
薬に頼っていてはすぐに耐性がついてしまいます。どうしてもというのなら睡眠導入剤から始めるべきでしょう。
藤島さん、あかり様に睡眠剤を飲ませるだなんて。眠り込んだあかり様を無理やり。
First of all, I already said that I didn't put some shady drug in her drink. Please, listen when other people are speaking. They're trying to make me out to be some pervert or criminal, these people. I just put in some vanilla extract and flavored it with honey. It's normal hot milk that you can get anywhere. I'm sorry for making it seem like a big deal by calling it special or anything.
ああ、そういうことですか。
Just bruise my pride, why don't you?
安心しました。びっくりしましたよ、もう。
I'm the one who's shocked here.
でも、そういうことなら、確かに藤島さんの特製ホットミルクですね。
Tsukiyama laughs for some reason. Why does she seem to be enjoying herself? Hey, Tsukiyama. Why are you laughing?
さあ、それは秘密です。
I wonder what's up with her.
どうしてこのタイミングでこんなことするかな。
I wonder whether this timing was good or terrible.
おいしい。
Hot milk leaves a slightly sweet impression on my tongue, and the vanilla extract is very pleasant. Plus, it's at a perfect temperature for me. It's just hot enough to drink nice and
私
slowly.
のネクタイには気づかないくせに、こういう部分だけは気がつくなんて。
Right after Sinna dropped that bomb, my thoughts fell into disarray.
卑怯。どうしてこういうタイミングで持ってくるかな。
Having him show concern for me made me happy. He's looking after himself, too. I contemplate my feelings and the warmth of the hot milk. I wrap both hands tightly around the cup.
高い。
That warmth is comforting. Whatever I do, my chest races.
これってやっぱり、セナが言った通り、なの？
Love. Love. I. Him. Ah, enough! This hot milk really did come at a terrible time.
急に眠れなくなったじゃない。バカ。
Adorable, man. Ah! Joe, are you awake today? I knocked to call out, but there's no response. Excuse me? As I entered the room, Joe is sleeping atop her bed. Her eyes shift to the table to see my eyes shift to the table to see an emptied cup. Yep, she drank it all. She should be relieved for the time being. I'd feel a little hurt if she left some. Looks like she slept well. If the hot milk made her feel just a little better, then I'm happy. Well, now it pays me to do this, but... Joe, wake up! Joe!
何？
It's morning, alright? It's already bright out. Look, wake up, please.
セナ、紅茶は？
It's on the desk there. Also, I'm not Tsukiyama, so set the tea... I'm not Tsukiyama, so set the tea aside and get changed yourself. Such a shame. No matter how modest she is, I feel a desire to act on her when she's this defenseless.
そんなの、わかってる。
Good morning.
おはよう。
Put the tea over there.
うん。ありがとう。
Oh, better here. Looks like you slept well. I'm glad.
すぐに寝癖を直すから、ちょっと後ろ向いてて。
It's that, isn't it? That strand of hair there. Huh? Oh, okay. I turn my body around and hear the sound of rustling clothes behind me. She must be fixing it pretty frantically.
もう、いいわよ。
Is that so? Yep, she's changed her hair back to how it normally is. It's all better now. Your eyes seem to tell that you're awake now as well.
うん。もう大丈夫。
I'll be back. Please hurry up and get dressed.
あ、ちょっと待って。
Yes?
もう、起こしに来なくていいから。
え？
だから、今後は起こしに来なくていいって言ってるの。
Wait, but...
あなたが来る前は、セナに起こしてもらってたんだし、そこを元に戻すだけ。それに、私を起こす以外にも仕事はあるはずよね。
Well, I guess I do have to clean the foyer and tidy the dishes and everything. But why so sudden?
それは やっぱり、男性が女性の部屋に入ってくるのはどうかと思うし。私は特に、寝起きなんて好きだらけなんだし。見られると恥ずかしいから。
Don't you think it's a bit late now? I've woken you up countless times.
ほんとデリカシーがないわね。さしなさいと言ってるでしょ。
Excuse me?
とにかく、もう起こしに来なくていいから。わかった？
Understand what Joe is trying to say, but why now? The question still remains. Did I make a mistake? At least I haven't really recently made a mistake as seeing her underwear like on the first night. If pushed, I'd say that my hard work seems to have been recognized. I'm not quite convinced. There is another reason, isn't there?
それは女の子にはいろいろあるのよ。女の子特有の病気とか、察しなさい。
Girl-specific diseases? Girl-specific diseases. Irregular menstruation. Ovarian cysts. Mastitis. I like how he knows, like, several. Could it be breast cancer? Is that so? So it's that serious a disease?
は？ちょっと、一体何を言ってるのよ。
Are you seeing symptoms? How's your health? Let me touch your boobs just to be safe.
信じられない！朝から何言ってるの？バカじゃないの？もういいから、着替えるから早く出て行ってよ！
But Joe, what about your chest? Your breasts? How does it look?
黙れ、この変態！
Come on. Well, Joe pushes me by the back and ejects me from the room. I was never able to confirm it. Still, what the hell did I do if Joe has breast cancer?
藤島さん、遅かったですね。どうかされたんですか？
But... Please listen. Joe is in trouble. She's ill. Seems like breast cancer.
乳がんですか？それはまた、どうしてそんなことを？
Oh, you see, she said she has a girl-specific disease, so I couldn't wake her up anymore.
藤島さんに起こしに来るなと？しかも、女の子特有の病気ですか？なるほど。そういうことですか。
What do you mean?
女の子特有の病気というのはですね、何も悪い病気だけじゃないということなんです。
That isn't a bad disease? So in other words, she's having her first period? No, that's not really a disease. Shall we go cook the sekihan then? Sekihan, a dish of red rice and beans used to celebrate auspicious occasions.
そんな真面目な顔で言われても、藤島さんは何か勘違いされている気がします。
How's it feel, bitch? How's it feel having to deal with someone who constantly misunderstands bullshit? Fuck you!
あと何にしろ、お赤飯でお祝いだなんて、普通に恥ずかしいと思います。
Ah, that's right. It's the kind of thing that has to be declared to everyone first. Well then, what should I do?
特別なことは何もされなくていいと思います。いつものままの藤島さんで。
Be my usual self. Post the gamma says so. I guess I can leave it be for now.
あかり様、おはようございます。
おはよう。
ご病気の方はいかがですか？
うるさい！変なこと言わないの！
Like, hey there, how's your disease going? Seriously, what's going on? I love it. That's amazing. Came to the academy under this difficult atmosphere. If she still has a problem with me, then that's fine as always. But I don't know what to do if I don't get the reason for it. Hey, Nessan.
何かしら？
How's your health? You said something about a girl-specific disease this morning.
あれは別に何でもない。体調も問題ないから気にしないで。
That's so, but your face was red. It may be a fever. But when I reach my hand out to feel it for fever, Ojo repels me in a flustered manner. Huh? 姉さん?
平気、熱はないから。だから触らないで。私先に行くわ。じゃあね。
Don't touch me! That scene from that anime will always kill me. Don't touch. What could you mean?
仕方ありません。女の子特有のご病気ですから。
Ah! It's kind of disease in which nobody can touch her?
仕方ありません。年頃の女の子には深刻な病気なんですよ。
Tsukiyama, you couldn't be enjoying this for whatever reason, could you?
いえいえ、そのようなことは。それでは、私も行きますね。
Oh no, of course I wouldn't be enjoying this. I will, however, lean back with a bucket of popcorn. Wait, Tsukiyama? Making no reply to my call, she also walks away. Really, what's going on?
ご無沙汰しております。
久しいな、金本の。元気にしておったか。
ええ、おかげさまで。
で、今日はどうした？娘と息子の様子でも見に来たか？
いえ、本日は礼を述べに来ました。例の件ありがとうございます。やっと政宗側とも折り合いがつきまして、話を進めていけそうです。
政宗にとっても旨味のある話。というよりも、金本側の不利大きい話じゃろう。こちらとしては断る理由などない。ま、大変なのは話を詰めるこれからだと思うがの。
こちらに関しましては、お手柔らかに。
わしはすでに引退した身だよ。そういうことは現代表に言ってくれるかの。しかし、楽しみにしておるよ。今回の話がまとまったとなれば、いよいようちの孫娘も。
その話はまた後日。もうしばらくお待ちいただけますか。
なんじゃい、つまらんの。
申し訳ない。今は娘の話が先にありまして。
おお、息女の話はまとまったのか。
本人にはこれから話すつもりですがね。先方との話はある程度。
そうか、そうか。
あの子は、おそらくこの話を断りはしないでしょう。
うん。やはり、お主としては気が進まぬか。
父親としては、自分の不甲斐なさに呆れてしまいます。
まあ、そういうこともあるじゃろう。
You gotta wonder, like, for these people, like, they don't seem to realize that the way these children were raised is that they will probably put their own happiness behind just accepting arranged marriages, because that kind of stuff is more normal. So even if you are like, oh yes, I will leave it up to her, she'll just say yes because she feels obligated. Like, think for a second.
どうだ、今夜あたり一杯付き合わんか。
そうですね。ご予定がないのでしたら、ご一緒させていただけますか。
うん。店はこちらで手配しておく。お主は自分の仕事をせい。
ええ、わかっています。できれば、この部屋をお借りできますか。
好きにせい。そこの内線を使えば、職員室にもつながる。
ありがとうございます。
I'm gonna end the part here. Gotta remember I got the goddamn session tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye-bye.